Welcome to the show. Thanks very much for joining us. It's apparently preparing to live stream. We'll see how fast that does the thing. All right, it's finally preparing. D, take it away. Do that thing you do.
Well, go on, everybody. One love. This show is for educational and entertainment purposes only. You have to be 21 and over to be here. If not, you have to leave. That means
Uh,
you. Back
Goes.
to you.
Cheers, D. Thank you very
Sorry.
much for the introduction. No apologies needed. Let me make a couple of co-hosts. Looks like Smashed has joined us early today. So let me make sure to make D a co-host. Boom. And we'll make Smashed a co-host as well. That way, folks that want to join us can. Folks, yes, I do keep kicking a jar down there because I don't have enough space for my goddamn jars. Hopefully that will change in the near future. I've got some hopefully pretty positive news on that. So knock on wood, maybe in a little over a month, I might have my own place. So that would be spectacular. Let's not get ahead of ourselves, but knock on some fucking wood, honestly. That includes your head, if your head is made of wood. Welcome, folks, in the chat, the chickadee chat, I guess. Let me switch to live chat so that we can tell who's firstest. Looks like Miss Chronic is first in the
Yeah.
chat. So Miss Chronic's been a long time. She says howdy. Buddy Kilowatt's already given the green light. Look at that, right? We're good to go. But Kilowatt's already given the green light. Smoke Sense right behind him, and of course our illustrious moderator D. Indeed, Miss Crowley, congratulations. She's saying woot woot. Well done. D Zombies, hold it down, ladies and germs. If you didn't know, D Zombie is the head moderator in the chat and the channel, all that kind of stuff. I think on well, I guess we only really use two channels these days. So basically, both channels, he's the head moderator. So just don't fuck with him. Don't screw with him. He'll be happy to ban him or ban you. I've been saying this for quite some time now, I think. I think probably long enough that you probably get the idea. But if you haven't gotten the idea, I have absolutely no tolerance for any YouTube shenanigans that we've dealt with in the past. If you guys want to act out of pocket, if you guys want to troll in the chat, if you guys want to be shitbags, honestly, if you want to make fun of the people on the panel, if you want to make fun of the people in the chat, if you want to be a douchebag of any kind, stripe, or fucking variation, you're just going to catch a ban. I'm not even going to warn you. I don't give a fuck. It's just really not my problem. So just don't act out of pocket. That's really all there is to it. The punishment is just damnation, honestly. Like you're gone. That's it. Your excommunication, and you'll have to basically sign in on a different account or whatever. We'll ban you on that one too if you get to be a fuckface too. So, ladies and geraniums, I don't know how to express this in simpler words to you. If you want to act like a douchebag, go find some other channel, honestly, to do that. I'm not going to go recommend channels for you to go be a douchebag on because that would just be like, I don't know, like catching vermin in your house and then giving it to someone else's house or something. That'd be ridiculous. But if you want to be a shithead, just don't bother being one here because we just don't have time for it. We're here to, have some chill conversation, hopefully learn something about ganja, talk about growing techniques and stuff. We have some folks that pass through the channel that have some deep expertise. This is not a channel where you basically have to wonder about solutions or guesstimate or whatever else. You'll get the right answer on this channel. And if you don't have the right answer, if we don't have the right answer, we'll look it up. So if you want to have a high level conversation, want to also talk about freaking silly shit too, you're more than welcome. From time to time, we talk about silly shit. But folks, please don't be a dick. Don't show your dick and don't be a lunatic. Pretty simple
Yeah.
fucking don't bullshit. I have absolutely no interest in the bullshit either. Pretty soon, we're going to make a rule. I'm going to make a rule. It's my channel. I'm going to make a rule that if you want to talk about plants, you're going to have to show fucking plants. So for the time being, you're still allowed to talk about your favorite clone or whatever the fuck. But there will come a time in the very near future, for example, when I get my own place and I can show my own garden happily. I'm going to switch things over as they always should have been. Honestly, put your money where your mouth is. Let the I can't think of the expression I'm looking for, but anyway, the bullshit's gonna walk. So, ladies and gentlemen, you're more than welcome still to hang out, and you're more than welcome to talk about plants and stuff. I'm not trying to get people to not come on the show or something. I just want to make sure that we don't have a lot of bullshit on the channel. We've had a few people who bullshit good and plenty on this show. It's obvious to me. It's obvious to you. Come on, like, I'm not an idiot, right? But in the future, hopefully, we'll be able to rectify that in a positive way, honestly, through just like with training a dog, positive affirmation. It turns out spanking and yelling at them and shoving their head in a fucking pile of poop and stuff doesn't work, turns out, just like with kids and everything else. So Anyway, I'm babbling, I guess, as I often do on this show. Welcome, folks that I haven't said hello to. Welcome, Couch Flyer. Who else in here? Josh, it's good to see you, Josh. It's a long time to see. I feel like it's been a long time. Random Family Farms, good to see you out in
Are
Boston.
you
What's that, Smash?
are you an LA fan, Dodger?
I am, yeah.
I'm watching the game right now.
Hold on. I have to be honest. I don't follow sports that much these days. So let's look up what the fucking what's the
I'm watching it.
um
Go
Game
Yankees.
four, game four of the World Series versus the Yankees. You
oh,
guys
it's
are
on
up.
right now. Oh
Yeah.
shit! 6 out. Bottom of the sixth, 3 out. It's 4-6. Yankees are leading. With
Yeah, but
Yeah.
you
Woo!
guys have
uh,
three wins over the Yankees already.
the
Yeah,
Dodgers
that's
won
gonna
3 times.
change. Don't
Oh, okay.
worry. That's gonna
No way,
change very
I'm
dude.
soon.
so happy.
Dude, the Yankees got nothing for them. Otani, Freeman. The only real star on the Yankees is Judge.
Hmm. That's
Well,
surprising.
money,
He's always got such
good.
a deep, first of all, deep pockets. Fuck me. A friend of mine follows baseball religiously, and he's gonna be super pumped about this year's results, I guess. Actually, I just talked to him a couple days ago. I didn't even think to talk to him about baseball. He loves Otani. He's like, oh my God, it's the best thing ever. I'm
He's so good.
a ball expert. I don't even want to bullshit you. I know what I'm talking about a little bit, but I'm not like, I'm not
50 games in a row, he stole a base and hit a home run.
crazy.
But there's the new kid on the block, dude, Freddie Freeman, too. He's playing for the Dodgers. He's
Right on.
it, this World Series is a fucking home run fest.
Hmm.
Like, there's been a home run in every game. There's been almost a grand slam in like two of them. It's been going crazy.
Hmm. I wish I could interact with you a little bit better because honestly, I don't follow baseball even nearly enough to engage in this conversation. Bud Kilowatts says if LA wins, it's over. That's true, actually. Yeah, 3 wins to nothing.
Yeah.
How much do they have left? Let's close the tab.
Then top of the seventh, I think.
It's kind of bittersweet because I had a place in LA for a
Go
long
New
time.
York.
Rid of it just this last just
But
couple
the
of
thing
months,
is,
or a month ago.
they're at Yankee Stadium right now.
Oh yeah,
I think I don't know when the next home game is, but that's
well, the
probably
top of
when.
the seventh already.
If they don't win tonight,
Yeah,
I think they're gonna take it in the next home game.
I wonder, folks in the chat, what are your here? Let's do a poll. We haven't done a poll in a long time.
Mom likes the
Let's
poll.
do a poll. Yeah, your mom likes polls a lot. Who gonna win tonight?
Go
Dodgers.
Yankees.
Why would you like the Yankees? You got the blue.
Right? It's like the leg of the Death Star. We like Darth Sidious.
Yeah, but Canada's got the Blue Jays.
Yeah, but the Blue Jays aren't in the World Series.
Oh, you're a bandwagon. See, I'm a true Boston fan. Anytime the Yankees are playing, I gotta go against them.
That's
Well, don't
true.
forget
You guys have
I
like
am
the
part.
oldest rivalry in all baseball, right? One of
Don't
the
forget.
oldest rivalries in sports, apparently. What is the oldest rivalry in sports now?
Don't forget too, though. I am part American, and I am from New York. So there you
Wait,
go.
from New York?
Hey,
Come
you.
on, baby.
Hey,
Hey,
forget about it.
Will Smith, he's already hit a home run. He's 1 for 2 in the game. Come on, you're hot, brother. You need another one right now.
Come on, why can't I find a list of sports rivalries? Oh, I gotta tell you, so the enshittification of the internet, it's here already. Like I've been hearing people talk about how impossible it is to find pictures of stuff and whatever, and like it's already true. It's not true for everything, thank fuck yet, but it's gonna be in the near future. I was just looking up like Halloween costumes, and so I was like, oh shit, I could go as Jackie Daytona from What We Do in the Shadows. Laszlo, basically, when shit hits the fan, he puts on a leather jacket and pretends to be the regular human guy. I don't know if you guys watch that show, but they just came out with season 6. Anyway, so I Googled it, and I know that I Googled this a couple of years ago because a couple of years ago I was going to go as Jackie Daytona. It was a whole
No,
thing. I ended up doing it. But back then, it was very easy. As soon as I Googled Jackie Daytona, a fucking 100 pictures came up from the show, basically, and you could see him in different settings at the volleyball matches, at the fucking bar that he now owns, on and on and on. Well, I searched the other day on Google, on DuckDuckGo. Oh, I didn't search on DuckDuckGo, but I did on Google and something else, maybe on Bing, and all of the results I got were fucking horseshit and AI. Basically, there were like 3 pictures, and they were potato quality of the dude, basically from the show, so you could actually see, what he was wearing, but it was literally like a potato quality, like a torso shot, and the rest of it was just like AI knockoffs, t-shirts, all this fucking bullshit. Like it's literally just the enshittification phase where everything goes absolutely to garbage, and essentially AIs talk to AIs at this point. Anyway, that was pretty frustrating.
come on, baby.
Stoner says fucking Yankees left it too late, needed to take both games in the Bronx.
Agreed.
So far, we got 11 votes. We got 36%, 4% now for the Yankees.
It'd be a
20%.
crazy thing for the Dodgers to take it in New York.
Yeah, it would. Oh, they'd be so upset in New York.
Well, dude, there's a guy they're working out ways to truck
Right.
like 30,000 fans to the games.
Oh wow. Is that shit? This is the problem. I don't even watch live TV anymore. Is it even on TV?
But yeah, I'm on Fox right now, Fox World Series.
Oh, gotcha. Too bad. I would
I
actually watch it. I think maybe in the new place. I actually have a TV antenna, so maybe in the new place I'll hook it up and get live TV. I can't stand paying for fucking cable and shit. It's such a waste of time and money.
We
I don't
get it
know.
with
Other people are
the
different.
internet.
Pardon?
It's like part of our internet.
I used to. I had a fucked up package in my old place. Comcast made me pay for like the commercial internet or whatever because of this goddamn show. And the only thing that I really got was, I guess I did have basic cable, but I think I paid for it. But I did get HBO for free. But that was like grandfathered in even. I don't even think they wanted to give me that, honestly.
Oh,
And
Otani, that was your ball, dude.
pardon?
No, I'm watching Otani's at bat right now.
Oh, do some live commentary.
we
He
I
just
just
missed a
I,
beautiful strike. He didn't even
Uh,
swing. Oh, they're swinging for the fences, dude.
uh,
0 and
yeah.
2 right now.
Is the next
why
game in New York?
I don't know. I haven't looked at the schedule.
Hmm. First games would be first two. Yeah, next game might be in New York. Let me see.
It's in New York right now, so they might do 2 in New York, then back to LA. But they're gonna have to. It's unheard of to come back from a 3-game offset.
Tell me where they play.
Splitter. If there's one out, Otani's up, and then Freddie Freeman, which has been like the savior of the Dodgers, is up next.
Hmm. Doing
fast
some
right?
running, but actually it's already
Dave,
7. No, maybe I'll just
Dodgers just soul stacking.
Oh shit.
John and on. I feel you. If people, well, he says I can't watch baseball on TV, but live it's enjoyable, and this is one of the experiences that I think a lot of people are surprised by. Baseball can be a little bit like cold and clinical when you watch it on TV if you don't know what you're doing and you're not really familiar with the players and all this kind of stuff, right? Or the season. Baseball has this very like it's more a little bit more like chess. I guess in that sense, it's kind of like football, but it's more like chess for the whole season, right? Sometimes they'll have 2 games in a day, on and on and on. And so any one little game won't really matter as much as like a series of games.
Oh my
But
God, those are some
in the
fire.
park, so much fun, honestly, to just sit there and you absorb the. Honestly, I
The
think sitting in the
energy of
baseball
a
stadium
real
is probably my
baseball
favorite.
game,
What's that, Smash?
like the energy of being in the park is it's hard to explain. It's just everyone's
It's a
vibing
lot
off
more.
each
They
other.
call them a park, and they're very much like a park. It's a park atmosphere. Like when you go to a football game or basketball game, you're definitely at a football game or a basketball game. Whereas at a baseball game, it's hard to explain. You're basically out at an evening at the park or an afternoon at the park, and they just happen to throw a freaking baseball game. God damn, I keep getting these political calls.
They did
Me, these
they
fucking.
did change the game up recently where there's like a pitch clock and
Oh
stuff.
yeah, yeah, yeah. I saw that. We went to a Dodgers game. It'd be kind of fun if the Dodgers won because I actually saw them this season. We saw them what, a
Otani, what the
little over a
fuck are
month
you
ago. Yeah,
swinging at? Otani just
and I got
struck
to
out
see
two
Otani too.
So
Freddie
the
He
next
Freeman
didn't
did.
pitch, but he hit. Pardon?
game
Freddie
five is
Freeman. Oh, it's good. D.
game five is tomorrow at 8:08 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
Do you happen to know where, D?
Homer what?
Uh, uh, Yankee Stadium.
Oh,
So yeah, two. I think it's
man, I
two.
would rather just win tonight instead of try it all over tomorrow.
I don't think they're gonna. It's getting up there. They need to tie it up. Their energy's kind of low right now. Otani
Hmm.
just struck out. He's 1 for 3 tonight.
Hmm.
They need to snap
Energy is
into
not
swing here.
there. Freddie Freeman hit a home run. They've already hit 2 home runs. I think so as the Yankees have hit 2 home runs. One
Hmm.
being a grand slam to bring them 2 ahead.
Hmm.
Or no, sorry, it brought them 3 ahead, and then actually one of the first times I played. They have like challenges in baseball now too. So you can like do instant replays because there was a call. Freddie Freeman was running down the baseline. He beat the ball to the glove of the first baseman, and they called him out. And the coach is like, "Whoa, whoa, whoa, whoa!" And they instant replayed it, and they
Hmm.
reversed the call on the field.
Hmm.
He's got a bum ankle too. That's the thing. Like he's hurt right now, and he's
Hmm.
hitting bombs.
Hmm. Always got to give it to those players that actually just put everything in the freaking tank, right?
He's new. He's trying to make a name for himself, and he's doing it.
Hmm.
Fucking bombing balls out of the fucking park.
Hmm. BX Gunner says Freeman is definitely getting a strain named after him after his exploits.
Funny thing is, the other day so I bought cards the other day, and I pulled a Freddie Freeman rookie,
Nice.
and I was like, dude, I was like, dude, I pulled a Freddie Freeman, and I went out to the card, and it was in there, and I was like, all right, I can put that in the sleeve. Hopefully, this goes up for a little bit.
Nice. So,
Dude,
Well,
Otani's ball went for like 4 million or something.
oh, Jesus Christ. Holy cow.
The 50-50 ball.
Kind of prices people pay for shit. I was reading about the most expensive car in the world. It's oh, I can't think of it right now. It's a Mercedes from the 50s, most expensive car in the world. Here comes it.
Surprise! I thought it would be a Ferrari.
No, it's this here.
Those old Ferraris go for a ton of fucking money.
Oh, for sure. Question about that, but this thing is next level.
Did you ever see the Mercedes concept car with like no steering wheel? There's like a joystick in the middle and stuff.
Hmm.
Thing is crazy.
Most expensive classic car, maybe.
Oh, they just brought in Luke Weaver for the Yankees, I think. He's closing. Saves 4 to 6 innings. He's played 12. ERs 3. Yeah. Come on, baby.
Fucking cars. Holy fucking shit sack.
No.
What happened?
We got LA's got a man on third. Mookie Betts is at bat right now.
Uh-oh. Not
Mookie,
Mookie
dude,
Betts.
I love Mookie. He, he's played
There's
for the
only
Red.
two
He's,
names.
he's been an MLB slut, but I love him. He's such a good player. They keep him around.
Hmm. Hold
Oh,
on,
come
bud. You
on,
follow
Mookie.
baseball? Oh,
What
he
up?
struck out. What happened?
1-2 right now. So he's got 2 strikes against him. He whiffed it. Bad.
Oh.
Oh, he was so close. No swing. No swing. Good. Dude, the Yankees are fighting right now. Oh, that thing is crazy. That's the
This is
Ferrari I was
amazing. I
thinking
have
of.
a model of this somewhere. It's fucking storage now, I'm sure. But
Hmm.
obviously the model is as close as I'm ever gonna get. $18 million car, the fucking 1954 Ferrari 375 plus Spider. 1961 Ferrari 250 Spider, 18 million.
He struck
Uh,
out.
this is at auctions from like 2019, for example. To the 1939 Alfa Romeo, some of the most beautiful cars in the world, Alfa Romeos, 18.5 million. Number 20, this is a list of the most expensive cars ever sold, basically, at auction.
Someone bought an F1 car.
Yeah, right. Seriously. No, can you imagine owning these? Like, have you ever seen there's a really cool subreddit well, it's fun anyway on Reddit called Zillow Gone Wild. I want to say, I think it's called Zillow Gone Wild, and they show all these fucking lunatic houses on Zillow, right? There was this one just like I don't know, yesterday, the day before, some fucking guy in San Diego posted a $180 million mansion. Worst thing is, it's like his least used vacation house. Like fucking suck my ass. Anyway, several times they've shown some of these places that are like $100 million, and there's been like a Formula One car hanging on the side of the wall. Like
Yeah,
literally,
or they got a
that's
little
fuck you
notary
money when you
for it.
literally just you have the money to just hang a fucking F1 car on the side of the wall. Anyway, here's 1939 Alfa Romeo again, 19.8 million. McLaren
That thing's
F1,
sexy.
famous car. That's worth more now. They sell, I think, regularly for like 30 million. What's his face? Rowan
Jay
Atkinson
Leno.
crashed his like 2, 3 times. Has been offered a ton of money for his. I think he finally sold it, but I can't remember. Uh, wait. Oh, okay, two different.
F1.
The 94 F1 sold for 19.8, and the 1995 F1 sold for 20.4 million. 1963 Aston Martin DP 215 competition, but kilowatt, I think, would probably kill 3 people for that car. 21.45 million.
That's a
Uh,
James Bond car,
this is
right?
basically my favorite car. Well, the coupe version of this one, the 1955 Jaguar D-Type, 21.78 million. Fuck off. 1935 Duesenberg. I think
Duesenberg.
Jay Leno has one of these fuckers. 22 million.
That thing's
1955
sexy.
Ferrari 410 Spider. This thing is absolutely gorgeous. I've seen a couple of these. Well, one of them, I think, because I don't think there's that many of them down in California. $22 million.
If you go to Monterey Car Week, you can see all these.
Yeah, I bet. 1956 Ferrari 290
Well,
mm. Oh,
I'll
I
just add
accidentally went to
this.
this one, this car show in Poland, in Krakow, Poland. It was completely accidental. I was just walking around and happened to walk through this car show, and it was all very unique for me because I'd never seen like German, Italian. I mean, you see Italian cars, but tons and tons and tons of different Alfa Romeos and Fiat racing cars and BMW race cars and all kinds of different Mercedes and then Polish racing cars. It was a trip. It was super fun. 1956 Ferrari, 22 million. Aston Martin DBR1 Roadster. That thing's gorgeous. Looks a lot like that Jaguar. 22 million. A mere 26 million for this 1964 Ferrari. That's one of the James. No, 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 no. Ferrari was never in the. Well, not as a James Bond car. 67 Ferrari. Yeah, most of these are Ferraris. You were basically right. Smash 27 million. 1956 Ferrari 290 race car 28 million. 1954
That thing's sexy.
Mercedes-Benz W196, $29.6 million.
I love how you're getting
Seven
Myers
billion.
ads.
Oh, this car is sick as fuck. $30 million.
Jimmy's getting Myers ads and fucking private jets.
Well, this is Rob Report. 1957 Ferrari 335, 35.7 million. Fuck off. 1962 Ferrari 250 GTO.
That
Uh,
thing I've seen. That is a dream.
yeah, isn't that crazy? I want to say I've seen this one.
You probably have. There's a
But
couple of them,
I mean,
but
there's also replicas too, you know.
they're
38
rare.
million. 19 here, we're almost at the top. 1962 Ferrari 250 GCO, 48 million. Can you imagine that fucking car? Look at this goddamn car. 1962
All right, Yankees.
33 LM 250 GTO, $51 million. And then finally, the 1955 Mercedes-Benz 300 SLR Uhlenhaut Coupe, $142 million. $142 million fucking dollars.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know how old I was, but yeah, it's still my dream to have a fucking Ferrari. Like
Right.
if I ever struck it certain rich, yep, that's like first, well, not first on the list, but up there for sure.
I'd probably buy a Ford GT over a Ferrari.
Yeah, I mean, my
I mean, you know, you're splitting hairs, both
desires
amazing cars.
have broadened it since I was a kid, but no, there's something about that Ferrari that sticks to, and the 250. Yeah, I like the style of that one.
Mm.
There's a bunch of them.
I don't know. I really like Koenigsegg. I think
I
they're
mean,
so
a lot of
felt
those cars,
I've
I
always
mean,
felt Koenigsegg was a really fart sniffing company, like those supercar. I don't know. I really don't. If I had that kind of money, I'm not going to have that kind of money ever in my life. But if I had the money,
and a lot
I
of
wouldn't
those
buy one of
ones
those
you showed
Koenigseggs.
are like, yeah, even the fuck you money doesn't drive those cars,
Yeah.
right? Like I would get one that was, able to be driven
There you
without
go.
being being questioned why you would ruin such a car. But
Rowan Atkinson daily drives or daily drove anyway his McLaren F1 until he sold it. He crashed it twice, basically totaled it twice, but ended up
yeah,
making money on it when he sold it. I think he
It's so
actually,
good.
I think it was a story. Pardon? Oh,
well, when it comes to supercars or whatever, wow, there's a lot of them now
yeah.
that are pretty badass.
Yeah, I kept seeing
You know,
Paganis all over LA. There's probably 200 cars in the entire world, and like I saw 5 of them in fucking LA when I was there.
Yeah.
I think Corvette just broke the world speed record.
Oh, I love Corvettes. Those are wonderful cars. They're so goddamn nice. I used to really dislike the body style, and I want to say the C6 was probably my no. C6 is that it or C5? I think was the one that I liked the least. But the last few Corvettes, oh my fucking god.
I like the ones with the matching like headlights.
Yeah, I think the
C6.
C6 was my least favorite. This is,
I don't know why. Maybe because I grew up with those.
yeah, maybe.
I just think those
I kind
headlights
of
are so.
warmed up to these. I used to really dislike them when I would see them, but actually they have a real panache to them. So I've warmed up. They're definitely not my favorite or anything. I wouldn't like go out of my way to buy one of these, but they're definitely nice cars.
If I had the money to buy that, I'd buy a Viper.
Viper's a different car though. A Viper is I've heard people describe it as a four-wheel motorcycle,
Ah, shit.
basically. I mean, they're amazing cars. I've driven in them. I've never driven one, but I've driven in them, and they're fucking nuts. If you're a really like Bud Kilowatt would murder a Viper. Like he would do crazy things. You'd shit your pants probably. But they're so, and I guess they do have traction control now. They used to have basically no traction control of any kind, so people would just crash into everything. I knew a couple people. My parents, one of their coworkers, crashed his fucking Viper over and over again. Kept spinning out. But oh my god, what an amazing car! To be honest. They say if you, I don't know, I wonder what Big Bud Kilowatt's thoughts on this. I've heard people say, I'm not a car expert by any means, but I've heard people say that if you can get a Viper under control, a Viper can beat basically almost every car on the road. I wonder what Bud thinks about
Well,
that.
I don't know what year they said that because that target just keeps being moved forward
Well,
and
that's true.
forward.
That's true. Yeah, like a
Yeah,
Koenigsegg,
Vipers
for
are pretty.
example.
these electric cars are so fast, 0 to 60.
Yeah, that's true too. Yeah.
Now, and a lot of these supercars are doing hybrid stuff for that speed.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Smash, what's the update? Are we in the seventh inning stretch or what?
Nope, bottom of the seventh, 4-6 still, 2 outs. Actually, we're going up to the top of the eighth.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Well,
Number
just how things
27.
go, as much as I'm rooting on the Dodgers, yeah,
Freeman's up
I like.
next. It sucks.
There's too much money at stake for the Friday, Saturday games at Dodger Stadium for them to want it to end in a sweep tonight. So I predict the Yankees will pull it out, and then we'll head back to LA for the big party.
So there was some stats. It said there's been 21 3-0 leaders. Only like 3 or 6 of them have actually
Now,
had the
now
losing
the
team.
best part of this game happened in the first inning where they hit a ball and Mookie, I think it was Mookie, jumped up at the wall to keep it from being a home run. And the one fan grabbed his glove off and the other fan grabbed his arm. And then like the Yankee fans were fucking around. They were straight snatching dude right there. And then in a few minutes, the security came and kicked those guys out in the first inning, which they paid a ridiculous amount of money to get into the game and got themselves kicked out for fucking, like literally, trying to grab the glove off the one dude and grabbing the hand of the other one.
Not only that, but do we know they're not going to fucking nail those guys for assault or something? What the fuck?
They should, something. I mean, you know, the reality is, to the home fans, oh, that's a hero move, man. Like that guy's gonna free drinks in all the bars. He's the guy that grabbed the fucking glove. But now, even though the ball,
you gotta say that
they called it an out. Like, so the refs kind of said, yeah, fuck that. He caught the ball, regardless of what you two dingbats did.
That's what he was trying to do. He was trying to rip it out so it was a home run.
Yeah, I mean, there seems to be every once in a while, fans like kind of cross the line with that shit.
Yeah, Yankees also hit a grand slam too tonight.
Yeah,
that's what got them ahead. Right. They didn't get ahead. They were losing to the third, I think.
Oh yeah, the Dodgers got up to a 2-0 lead, and the Yankees had a good, I think, third inning, and then yeah.
I actually found a link.
And like whoever wins the World Series, it's to me it would be anticlimactic to win it on the road. I mean, you take it anywhere you get it, but yeah, actually, the difference of the vibe of winning at home. Oh yeah, that's big.
I'm gonna check the betting line. Hold on.
Freeman's up.
All right, Freeman's up right now. He's 1 for 3.
Well, I mean, the most money usually has the best team, and Dodgers by far are that. But they've done it very creatively, meaning the one dude, that Ohtani guy, he's getting 200 million or something, but it's all deferred, right? So then it doesn't, like, they're able to spend more money on other players. Like Magic Johnson is part owner. Yeah, he was on some show explaining, and like that deferred, like, oh, if they sell the Dodgers, right, which could happen, oh, whoever buys them is going to owe that money to Ohtani.
Boom.
Yeah, so listen, here's what's been happening right here, right now. All right, so about 6 o'clock, I heard some fucking buddy on the roof, right? I didn't think much of it. Well, I did, because I'm like, what the fuck is someone up there for? It's like my building and another building connect, right? All of a sudden, I have another guy in the complex that looks out for us. He fucking tells me, yeah, fucking cops are here. There's some guy they caught on, or in the building next door, right? I guess, yeah, he somehow was in the building, couldn't get out of the building. So he went up on the roof, then the cops came, right? I know there's an alarm up there because when we had the AC done, we had to be, well, we didn't have to be, but we just were finished by 8 o'clock, because at 8 o'clock at night that it goes off. We just didn't want to avoid all that, what just happened, right? But yeah, so like I don't know. It's been like an hour and a half. They had one cop car parked right up at my gate. Right, we have cameras outside, so I can kind of see what's in some spots. So I'm like, all right, let some more time go by. All I want to do is go outside and have a fucking cigarette, right? And I went out there. The cops out of the
Right on.
my parking spot there. Except when I went outside, oh, the helicopter's flying around, and I could hear the radio of some other patrol car somewhere in the lot. And the building next door, all their doors are open and whatever was going on. I don't know. A little nerve wracking, but oh well, just stay tight.
But yeah, the line saying Yankees are winning.
I'll post it in
Well,
the chat.
I mean, a sweep would be, whatever. I mean, the Dodgers have been pretty much a team of the year. I mean, they're fucking good. They don't fuck around. And that Otani guy, yeah, he's earned that money. Holy shit. He's a pitcher, but he's not pitching because he has a shoulder injury. But somehow he goes up to the plate and just fucking nails that fucking home run like more than he does it.
It's because over there they practice, even though being a pitcher, they practice hitting.
Yeah, I mean, he seems to be a special guy as far as like talent and 200 million.
Top of the
And
eighth.
anytime he plays, there's like, I don't know how many, but lots of people in Japan, no matter what hour it is, tune in to just see any game he's in. He's like beyond the hero over there. And there's been a lot of Japanese players got into the pros and, have big names, nothing on the level of him.
Dude, this
I mean,
close.
what's weird about him is he's a
Right
beast. He's
on.
like 6 foot something. Like he's not some little Japanese guy. Like he's like
Oh,
a
most of
huge
them aren't
guy.
that little anymore. That whole tiny Japanese people there, that was 50 years ago. They're normal height now.
Yeah. Well, I know when I was young and got in trouble and had to do 60 days in jail, they sent me to this place in LA called Wayside, right? And it was these dorms. The place that was the jail was the internment camp way back when they interned all the Japanese people in World War II. And so these dorms that were built for it,
Yes.
like the shower heads were like at chest high. Like everything was built for smaller people. Okay. And then, yeah, we just dealt with it. But like, I remember going, yeah, it was kind of creepy that you realized why this building had all these weird things. The sinks real low and the showers and even the everything. Yeah, because they were built for Japanese people.
I think I'm gonna open up one of these Gary Payton.
Even like that was way before my time. But like in my modern reality, I can't even imagine that was something we did. Like, oh yeah, we're at war with them, so all you people got to go in jail.
Yeah.
It's unfortunate reality of it is that could happen again. I don't want to get too
Yeah,
political
I'm
on
not
the
so
show,
sure
but
we would take that same tactic. Like, I mean, I guess
but don't kid yourself. They were putting immigrant kids in cages and stuff, and
yeah,
they
no,
were
I
happy
know.
about it. When people were
Right.
calling them
Yeah.
out about it, they were super happy. That one guy, Corey Lewandowski, whatever, he was like, whoop whoop. Like, no, they will 100% put people in cages again if they want to. That'll 100% happen. And Trump is talking about jailing his domestic enemies. He's talking about sending the army against his domestic
Well,
enemies.
for sure he would
On
do
and
that
on and
shit.
on.
Like
Like,
even with
don't
the
kid yourself.
Muslim
Don't
ban
fucking
and all that other shit he tried to do.
people really underestimate how thin the veneer of civilization is. I'm just watching the game now, finally, at the very end.
Yeah.
A lot of, when you ask a lot of Holocaust survivors, for example, or people who survived the most brutal parts of World War II, specifically vis-a-vis the Germans, a lot of them were surprised. I was talking to a friend of mine's grandmother, grandmother. She's 99 years old. She's almost 100, and she was in Auschwitz, among other places. She actually met the Dr. Death, Mengele, on and on and on. And she herself was surprised that this very cultured and civilized country, because Germany was quite a cultured, civilized country. That's where a lot of music, Beethoven, well, I guess if you count Austria and everything else, Mozart, Haydn, Strauss, you name it, lots of painters and philosophers, all those, basically the best philosophical traditions in the entire Western world, other than the Greeks, basically, were the British, basically, and the Germans.
Right here.
Despite that, excuse me. Despite all that, it was the Germans that became the unhinged, crazy people that literally executed people in purpose-built execution gas chambers, threw them in crematoria, etc., within just a few years, having gone from
What a
normal
nice
tension to
touchdown.
a country that basically burns people in crematoria. Like it could happen again. People really underestimate
Yeah.
the.
Basic bottom line, humans have a bad side to them every once in a while. Repeatedly through history, it's like, holy shit.
Coming in.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. It's a tough one to discuss with folks, because I don't think I'm going to change anybody's mind, definitely, especially not this late in the election season. But I would encourage people to go out and vote. Obviously, Americans, if you live in a different country, I don't know when your voting time is, so I encourage you to vote too, obviously. But I would very much encourage Americans to go and vote, and hopefully you vote in the way that does not end democracy. I'll just put it that way. Anyway.
Yeah, that orange guy, orange-faced guy,
People seem to
person.
really like him. It's something I really have a hard time wrapping my head around. I know people that like him, and they seem to be decent. I'm sure people in the chat. I know people in the chat that like him and seem like reasonable and decent people and everything else. I mean, the people from other countries, I think it's a lot more excusable, but even people from this country that are big fans, it's hard for me to wrap my head around, because it seems like he is a pretty obvious. Everyone knows what I'm about to say, so I'm not
Con
going to go into a
man,
whole uh, you name it, right? There's a bunch of things you could say about the
this
guy.
is all big
The worst you
con.
could say about the other chick is a few things. She's out of touch, maybe.
She's a
Like, there's
liberal
not a whole lot many
Democrat from
things you can say
Oakland.
about her in comparison. Seems like a no-brainer of a choice to me, but again, it's the selection is still perpetually close. It's something else. They say
And
that
one
the
thing
polls
I have,
really
and
agree, because
even
they
though
look.
all their plans and ideas are usually bullshit, they say everything to get elected. He doesn't even have any of that. And he was already president before. So you think you'd have a handle on what is
Oh,
the
he has a
Trump
concept of a plan.
platform? Like,
Yes.
okay, like, oh, what are we trying to do? We were working on. No,
Yeah.
he doesn't present any of that. It's just all like shtick and
Bull.
bullshit, right? Where I don't even know how you could support that. Like, holy fuck.
Both sides right now are pulling out some crazy stops. Like,
Well, I don't know. I've followed enough. Like his thing just like you would think, and he did this before. As it got close, he leveled off. This time he's tripling down on the fucking Looney Tunes shit, dude.
Oh,
They
seriously?
did some
Yeah,
rally like where they brought out all these
yeah.
people and the things that were said. Like they made a joke that was like, yeah, you hear there's a bunch of trash out in the ocean.
Yeah, a
Puerto
floating
Rico.
trash island. Yeah.
Like that's a fucking part of our country, for God's sakes. Who in their
so
right mind would
I
say
will
that?
say
Actually, the
this.
oldest colony in the world, if you didn't know
They
that.
had one of the most, like, this comedian. There was a comedian that said it. And he does jokes like that all the time. I watch his
Mhm.
stuff. Like, that's the way he talks. They should not have had him on the platform. That
No,
he
they hired him on purpose. Smash. Don't pretend it was an accident. What the fuck? Why would they
Yeah,
be
no,
hiring?
they know
No, they
exactly
had
what
a
they were
seat pack.
hiring.
They had a flyer that said, not a flyer. It was the LED billboard that has announcements and stuff. It said, "We are all domestic terrorists." Who the fuck says that kind of shit? That was the Republicans. They said, look it up here.
I didn't. Yeah,
CPAC. Everybody thinks I'm making that shit up. Oh, Fumi's, it's AI.
Tony. The guy that said that's name is Tony Hitchcliff.
Hardcore in the chat, yeah.
Some
Well,
Japanese looking guy, but
I
it's
know
not.
one thing. We're so close now. It is what it
Ow.
is. What's
No.
ever going to happen is going to happen. Like, because it's stressing me out personally. It gives me angst because, yeah, like the bottom line, if he fucking wins, like, holy fuck, there's no like, well, it might not be that bad. Oh, fuck.
No, it'll be worse.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's when someone tells you who they are, believe them. He's talking about getting rid of domestic enemies, jailing journalists he doesn't like. Like it's
Oh,
fucked,
dude.
man. Just listen to what he says. You don't have
Putting
to
the
pretend. You don't have to
20%
make
tariff
shit. You
on
don't have to say,
northern
like,
He
oh,
has
this
a
is no
real
wonder. Just listen to what he
shutting
fucking
down the
says.
southern border, like, things that are just beyond.
You notice both sides are like with weed
Face.
right now too.
Do it. Do it. Oh, fuck.
Face.
You think it's
Right on.
is it safe?
What was
Fucking
I
way.
gonna say? Yeah, if he wins, you guys, I don't know, that's fucked. He's a, yeah.
Oh,
But
that's
so
not
there's
the
no
best
third
call.
option.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, but he dropped it. It slipped out of his hand.
How funny. That is, oh, New York is gonna be fucking pissed about that call. Shit. He was 100% out. Oh my god, that's the best.
I know, but you play the ball. I think it needs to touch him for
But
3
still,
seconds.
Yeah, but it popped out of his hand too. Don't forget.
the internet is lagging or something.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I,
it's happened.
I think you got to make contact with the person for at
Oh,
least like 3 to 5 seconds, and then if the ball comes out,
Is it?
something like that. I forgot the ruling
That makes sense.
because like anything after 5 seconds is in play. Like once everyone's settled.
Oh.
Oh.
I love that this guy here, Strauss, looks like an old school baseball player. He's got the mustache, he's got the stripes under his eyes.
He's the youngest. It just said he's the youngest Yankees catcher to ever hit a home run in the World Series.
Is he a rookie?
I think he is. He's pretty good for what he is. He's got a hard like anyone that plays for the Yankees.
Oh, they all have freaking mustaches. That's great.
Like they need to live up to Derek Jeter and fucking A-Rod and you know what I mean?
E-Rod?
Hits it. They could fucking get a couple of points. Come on.
Oh my god, how'd you miss that?
Oh, for fuck's sake. I'm buffering is
This
killing me.
is a rookie.
I haven't even seen him hit yet. Oh. Am I 2 hits, 2 swings behind? Come on. Anyway, folks, hop on. We should probably be here for a little bit longer. Somebody will be here, D or Bud or somebody will keep running it probably for a while. We're
I'm here
usually
till
here
about 2
for at least a
o'clock.
couple, 3. What's that, D?
I'm here till about 2 o'clock Eastern Standard Time.
Oh, right on.
That's about 10 o'clock.
There you go.
Miss it, you motherfucker.
Gotcha. We've got at least a couple hours left.
Yeah,
Much
you
for
missed
taking
it,
Oh, look at that foul. Oh.
sucker.
I wonder how many people are actually like if you breathalyzed every person that left the game, how many are actually drunk like over the limit?
Oh, a huge amount. But remember, in New York, most of those people probably aren't even driving. Although, where's the freaking which stadium is this at? Oh, I guess I don't even know.
Yeah. I mean, there's a good portion that does drive, but you're right. A lot of them do take the subway probably.
Oh, it's just gonna be at Yankee Stadium. I don't know why I was thinking about it. And then Yankee Stadium basically is like right in the middle of the city with all the trains and shit. I mean, people do drive there, but fuck, it's
in the
New York
Bronx.
trains and shit. Like a lot of people just.
Was it, dude? LA had like a 1.5 mile long walk for people or something to get to a train or.
It's not too bad for what? For the stadium or for just in
Yeah,
general?
from the stadium, they wanted people to go a certain way, and a bunch of news was reporting it, and they're like, dude, this is like a 15-minute walk, 20
I
minute
know.
walk, like it's
Maybe if
like
they
a
were working on
mile.
construction. Actually, the parking lots were quite getting in and out is a little bit challenging, but because there's only really like two entrances, it's kind of in this basin basically right in Hancock Park, I guess it's called. Anyway, Bud would know. But it's actually pretty reasonable. Like we parked not remotely in one of the closest sections, and we just walked. You pretty much just walk straight to the stadium wherever you park. You just walk straight to the stadium because it's just a big circle of parking. It's not a complete circle, but it's like semicircular parking spots, and then basically just walk to the stadium, walk right in. Wasn't a big deal. Took us like 45 minutes to get out, but
Yeah, that's any concert really nowadays.
this is Yankee Stadium. I mean, obviously there is parking,
Yes.
but
Yes, guy.
oh shit, what just happened? Oh, he's still
Must be the
base.
That's a good.
Mustang.
Actually,
It's the
can you look
mustache.
that statistic up? How many people drive to a Yankees game?
Let's see this guy hit first. Come on, you guys can do it. You can do it.
No, I'm losing faith. But I mean, they're not down by a lot. One inning could really change the game.
Yeah. That's why the Yankees need some more runs. Couple more.
Was it game one? Freddie Freeman hit a
I
walk-off
have to
home
be
run to
honest,
win?
every time a game gets close, I actually want the like in finals, I always kind of want the underdog to tie it so that the series just continues. So now I'm basically rooting for the Yankees. I just realized like, wait, why do I not want the Dodgers to win anymore? But it's always like that. It's like whenever it's like this, I'm like, shit, why end it in 4 games? Keep it going.
It's going to be an interesting one. When was the last time the Dodgers won the World Series?
Just a
What
couple,
year?
3 years ago. What was I supposed to look up? Oh, I was supposed to look up what
Oh,
percentage Yankee fans are drunk after game.
By the way, hello everybody in chat. We see you guys there. We just watched. Some of us are watching the game right now, so we're
Spike
not
Lee.
ignoring you. Have you guys
They
been
show famous
watching?
people sometimes, and I have no idea who the fuck they are.
There's a lot of people like that. Yeah, I can't tell. What was the other question we were going to look up? We were going to look up
Oh, how many people drive to a Yankees game?
how many people drive there?
A lot of them would take the subway though, like you were saying. That's what I would do.
Yeah, but there's a lot of LA fans out there right now too.
Oh, it's true. You're gonna pay an arm and a leg for park. There's something else to look up, Fumi. How much is the frickin' parking? Which is like an arm and a leg.
Yeah, I bet you're right. At the Dodger Stadium, it wasn't that bad actually. It was like $20, I want to say, which is, I mean, I've seen, I don't know how many places, $100.
Yeah, but they raised the
I
prices
wonder what it is in
considerably
Oh,
for the
there's Spike
World
Jones,
Series.
Spike Lee, rather.
I think the lowest price ticket's $9.50 and up.
Well, I'm talking
Yeah,
about
the
paid
tickets are
parking.
crazy right now.
Oh, I can't.
I realized like concert goers were bitching about $200-$300 tickets, but geez,
Right.
man, World Series ticket, the
Good
low
sport.
price one is $9.50.
And that's like bleacher outfield shit.
Yep. Yep.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
Seriously.
I'm talking about how much is parking in New York if you're going to see the game.
Oh,
Going to see one of these games, I bet it's a fucking mint.
no. Yeah, Yankees went up another run.
well, the one thing the Yankees in New York probably
But did we
public
just run it in?
transport is
Oh,
more of an option. Dodger Stadium, I'm sure most fans got there in a car.
go on.
That's just the way LA is.
There's
That's
not
what
really
I
any trains to
figured.
Dodger Stadium.
You need a home run.
There is a subway line close, but you'd still have to walk like.
Yeah, that's what they were trying to promote is people taking the subway to the World Series, and then
Oh, I got
they
you. Yeah.
marked a route from the subway. It's like a mile walk.
Oh,
Uh,
You're safe. Yes.
I mean, it would be a lot handier where my place used to be. I would have been really easy for me to take the train basically, or the subway rather, to that
You
spot
don't
and then
mind
walk to the
walking?
stadium. You know, it would help a lot. And oh yeah, they are up another one. Yeah, I think New York's winning this one tonight.
LA traffic, dude. That's all I hear. Well, actually, I think Boston and New
LA
York are
traffic's
rated on
not
the
really
list
nearly as
too.
bad as people think it is. I would say Portland traffic is worse, honestly, and I say this in full cognizance of how bad LA traffic is. LA has an interesting situation. LA is really, really well planned. Like people have, I myself, I don't know how many times forgot that it's actually really well planned. It's a really simple grid and everything else, and it's been kind of underutilized because they used to have streetcars and everything else that got pulled out. So that's a big problem. Now everything is cars. But actually, the way the roads are set up, the traffic clears out really fast. And so, for example, at an intersection, you'll be stuck, like you'll be 30th in line. At an intersection, you'd be like, oh my God, this is gonna be 10 lights. No, you're gone in one light because LA has the lights timed in such a
They
way
just
that
went up to
clear
10.
out intersections 100%. And so normally it'd be maybe a 2-minute light or something. They'll make it a 3-minute light so that the entire intersection clears out. And wouldn't you know it, you only wait that extra minute maybe, and then you fucking go the next light. Whereas, for example, in Portland, shit, if you're sixth car in the light, you might wait 6 lights, like legit, seriously, right? Because the lights are timed in such an idiotic way. There's traffic all times of the day in Portland. Seattle is famous for this too. Throughout the goddamn day, there's traffic. Whereas LA, it's a lot more predictable. Like if you really avoid the rush hours, you'll still get stuck in traffic from time to time, of course. But if you avoid the rush hours, fuck, you can find, especially if you know back ways and stuff. I was driving all around the valley at like 5:30 p.m. Like basically, you just miss the little window where everything's gridlock, and then you can drive freely. Maybe not 5:30, but like 5:45 or something. It's not nearly as bad as people think it is. Oh shit, they're up to 10 now?
Yeah,
Fuck, when did that happen?
there's no
Holy
home
fuck.
run.
I look away for 2 minutes and there's like,
Yeah.
holy shit.
So the worst traffic cities via Google, the top is New York, Washington, D.C.,
I called it.
San Fran, Boston, Chicago, Baltimore, Seattle, Philly,
Hmm.
Los Angeles, Miami.
I believe that.
Wow.
It's not to say Los Angeles traffic is delightful. It's definitely one of the biggest reasons to avoid Los
It's
Angeles. Like,
lower
for
on the
example,
list than you would
well,
think.
I know a couple guys that live in like Sarita or Valencia. One dude up in Valencia, one dude basically up by Magic Mountain. Is my internet bad? Might be real
No,
bad
we
here.
can hear you.
Anyway, the dude basically drives 90 minutes each way to work, and that's when there's not traffic. My internet isn't stable.
But I hear you
Uh,
don't want to honk
Yeah,
at
LA
people in
traffic can be
traffic
pretty
because you can
brutal
get
too.
friggin' pulled out of your car or shot at shit in LA.
San Francisco rates
I
higher
was
than
saying that
LA.
before. LA drivers are actually some of the nicest drivers you'll see. I think a lot of people really like to hate LA because
Oh,
You just
folks are
fed
crazy.
up and
Pardon?
you
your
sound like the
internet
Michael
shit.
Machine
What's
guy.
that? Stream. I don't know when the internet's poopy.
Now you're all
Yeah, it
frozen.
went wonky for a minute.
You sound like the Michael Machine guy. Talking
Yeah,
really
it sped up your video. It didn't delete anything. It just sped up your video.
Oh, it's just
fast.
my router.
And your screen is your picture's frozen. Yes.
Man, I haven't been able to drive for the last couple of days. I'm waiting for my license to come in the mail.
Yeah.
Sucks.
Uh-oh. I think you lost Fumi.
Oh yeah, we're fucked. Yankees are killing the bottom of the eighth. We'd have to LA'd have to have a crazy fucking rally. I mean,
Oh, the buddy just got hit in the glove, the bat.
dude, I would be pissed if people were throwing beer.
Yeah.
I'd be so fucking mad.
What a waste of beer.
Not even, dude. I don't drink. I'll punch you in the nose.
Yeah. Yeah. Go, go, go.
Throw beer on me, dude. That's gross.
Yeah, for sure. I wouldn't want to get beer or anything thrown on me either.
Maybe if it was water, I'd be all right. But like, I don't want no beer, sticky,
Oh, fuck
gross.
that. I wouldn't even want water on me. I'd be wet. Then I'd be wet.
And they're excited to
Look at
go up.
these fucking idiots. Holy fuck.
Like they're excited for one game. I get it. Yeah, you can't be that excited. You got an uphill battle, bro.
Yep.
LA needs a break.
For everyone in the chat falling around, it's the bottom of the eighth with one out and one ball, no strikes.
Yankees are up
Judge,
11 to
yeah,
4.
Judge is at the bat, and Honeywell Jr. for the LA is pitching. Shit clock's ticking, Rick.
This pitcher sucks.
There we go. Sweet. It's a runaway train.
Mm. It's getting cold here now.
Yeah. I got my heat up
Yeah.
now. It's like 71.
A few minutes ago, I heard more steps on the roof, which must mean it's cops. And I'm thinking, I hope none of them are like wondering why are there 4 split minis right there?
What?
Like we just keep a low profile. You know what I'm saying? For 10 years. I don't think we've ever had cops on the roof here.
That's funny because earlier tonight there was a helicopter circling like my house. And I'm like, what the fuck is that? And I pull it up, I pull flight tracker up. It's got I can see the chopper doing the circles. I click on it and it just says NA NA and I look at it. It was either police or medevac. And then I pulled up the scanners and they're like, oh yeah, the cops are like, we're on the train tracks. I'm like, I don't know, someone must have got hit or and then I heard fire, so I don't know.
They have the guy in custody that fucking they caught in the other building. So they probably investigate.
That's so freaky
It's a
though.
little
How the
nerve
cops are.
wracking, but like,
Yeah.
eh, I'm like one of those people. It is what it is. Like I
Back
used
in
to like
mind.
something like this would get me so stressed out. I'd fucking have fucking problem. No, I don't get stressed out over nothing. Yeah,
So I
it
picked
is
up
what it is.
some cartridges the other day. I actually just opened up a Gary Payton full spectrum
Oh,
cartridge. Um, I got a strain called Scotty Puffin Piffin. I've never heard of it, and it's tested really high for this stuff, for the oil and stuff. So I want to see what the strain is. I haven't looked it up yet.
oh, oh, that's a spray.
Every Yankee fan's got some dread on their face. They're like, this is gonna be a fucking battle, dude.
Well, okay, you won one game. Come on. I mean, it could
There you
happen,
go.
but nah, I don't think the Yankees are near good enough to win the next 3 fucking games after this. I think
Starting to
only
think.
like Boston did that to the Yankees once upon a time. That's like historic shit. Come make a 3-0 comeback.
I think only like 3 teams have ever done it.
Yeah.
Everyone's leaving Yankee Stadium right now.
Well,
It's raining.
They want to beat the traffic.
Pop fly, 2 outs. This is going to be the 3rd out. They go to the top of the 9th. Dude, this game's not over.
well, most likely.
Yeah. I mean, they might not even try and give it to him and then come back tomorrow.
Well, it ain't tomorrow. It's Friday, which is pretty long time. And Wednesday, Thursday, day off, and then they play Friday at Dodger Stadium. And then they play Saturday if there's another game. Dodger Stadium. Dodgers aren't losing 2 of them in a row at home. Yeah. It could happen. That's why we all watch.
No, it says game 5 tomorrow.
Yeah.
Oh, really? Where, Yankees?
Dodgers
Yeah, it'd
at
have to be.
Yankees.
Okay, and then the 6 and 7 are in LA. Friday.
Yeah.
I was gonna say World Series is always fast. It's always like right after another, which is crazy. It's always nuts to me that these guys could basically play. Some of them play every game like right after another.
Yeah,
Well,
game 6.
when they travel, it's 1 day off. 1 day off, get to New York or LA, back and forth. They get 1 day off to do it, which ain't a day off. Fuck, either way, you're traveling.
Well, you got to think they get time before the World Series for everybody to recover because they know it's going to be a 7-game series.
You know.
Easier said than done, though. I mean, that's after.
Well, there was a lot of time. I mean, a lot of people were like, up until today, this is anticlimactic, like, because the Yankees have been getting their ass kicked these last 3 games. They weren't even competitive. Now this one, okay, they came alive. Give them credit.
They needed a spark, though. They weren't going to go. I didn't think they weren't going to go down swinging.
Well, that's usually what happens when people are up against the wall.
I was just saying, Fumi. I was like, people were like, all the Yankees fans were throwing beer on each other, and I'm like, dude, I'd be so mad.
Especially when it's a
What the-
$20 beer. Fuck me, I paid
Dude, at the LA
$15 for a
soccer
beer
game,
one time.
the big LA soccer thing, it's like a tradition every time they score a goal that everybody in the place takes their drink, namely beer, and throws it on each other. Which, like, even though that would bug me, just think that, like, every time they score a goal, that means everybody's got to go buy a new drink.
Yep, it's a great tradition for the arena.
Like, and these are probably like $20 beers.
Yep.
All right, 4-11, 9th inning.
Yeah, I don't know that LA has a chance. I mean, there's always a chance. So we loaded the bases 3 times. Yeah, mathematically, could they even do it?
They could, but it's hard.
Because the Yankees are going to throw whatever pitchers needed to get these 3 out. Like,
Yeah, they just brought in a new pitcher. He's on pitch 2.
Yeah.
They're trying. They
Now,
want to.
sometimes that backfires where these guys, they're supposed to come in and close it out,
and they fucking blow it.
Yeah,
They get a grand slam and it starts to spark on them because a lot of these closing pitchers don't have the pitch like count like as many pitches as they could throw like I'm speaking fastball, curveball, slider, splitter.
No, and
Normally,
some of those guys are good for like 30 pitches top. That'd be 3 batters, maybe, right?
and they only
Oh,
have a
they're
couple pitches though. They only
yeah,
use like
they just give
fast
it that, and
four seam, two seam,
that's
change
what
up,
they're paid to
curveball.
do. Come in and pitch one fucking inning, that counts, right? The closer.
Come on, what is this, dude? They both teams have this sponsor on their helmets. What is that?
What?
Strassus. Fumi, you watching?
Oh, maybe it's Levi Strauss.
Is it?
I don't know.
They both have
It
like
is mine.
sponsors on their helmets. It looks like YouTube. Every time I look at it, it looks like a YouTube channel.
For that thing on their helmet?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a new safety feature they just started doing this year. You're getting hit in the face with the ball.
Raz. Maybe it's the brand of the helmet. Could be that.
Yeah, could be.
All these
Yeah.
football, baseball, the helmets are really improving a lot. Patrick
Yeah.
Mahomes is wearing one of the new helmets that have like crash, like it evenly disperses the force but to blows on the head and stuff. It's pretty crazy.
The problem is there's this really slow motion scandal basically in football. It's honestly all contact sports, but it's especially football, and we don't really even talk about it nearly enough. Where it's not just the pros, because the pros make you could call it an informed decision. You could argue it's not an informed decision, but you could say it's an informed decision to basically put their bodies on the line for the money that they can make. Patrick Mahomes and all those guys, I mean, they make millions of dollars a year, right? So for them, the calculus becomes, am I willing to get fucking traumatic brain injury for $100 million career? And a lot of them say yes, but it turns out that a lot of Pop Warner fucking high school kids, whatever else, get traumatic brain injury basically and get essentially punch drunk from playing high school football or middle school football. I knew a guy in college who basically was punch drunk. He was a couple years older than me. Nice motherfucking guy, really good student and everything else. And he got the shit walloped out of his goddamn skull. And he was already talking stupid at junior in college, basically. He ended up graduating, but by the skin of his fucking teeth. He probably had a lot of problems in his life, and it was just from football. It was fucking stupid, fucking just getting hit on the goddamn head. Um, I think it's a good thing that we're finally seriously talking about these helmets because a lot of people have been really lax about safety standards in general up until now. But I think it might be too little too late, to be honest, but we'll see.
It's weird during the Olympics, I watched rugby, right? And like they just wear this like leather type of helmet, but they actually tackle each other and do the same thing as football. But like they don't have like I guess part of it is they don't lead with their head,
Mhm.
right? And
Yeah.
like I
That's the
guess
thing.
they've
Pads
tried to
actually
make
let
some
you punch
rules
harder.
about that, but that's some of what people like about football, right? But like if they can play rugby,
Broke that
which is
pitcher's hand.
pretty damn fucking violent, there's no whole barred what those guys are doing. I never,
Oh, rugby's
yeah,
plenty violent. I mean, absolutely plenty violent, but they don't get quite the same. They still get plenty of head injuries, but they don't get as
yeah, I'm
many
sure.
injuries, I think, as
A real
American
a
football.
real
But
violent
sometimes by putting a helmet on, then there's like the double-edged sword of it, right? It's the
No,
helmet
they hit
that's
much
doing the
harder. Yeah.
damage to the helmet, right?
Yep. No, it's been proved multiple times that the guys that actually wear the helmets, it's people have suggested literally taking the pads and the helmets off of the players in football because that would be the only way to get them to pull back. It
It'd be a
sounds
different
ridiculous,
game.
it
It
sounds
would be.
counterintuitive, but it makes sense because when you think of bare knuckle fighters, you can break your knuckles really, really easily. So people pull their punches basically when they fight bare knuckle, whereas with a glove, you can punch so much harder.
Now, what I'm always amazed with this brain injury thing, and okay, football players, okay,
uh,
but like MMA or fighters,
Oh, that's a
like it
bad one
has
too.
to be really high in
It's
that
really
because
bad.
like they
now
basically train themselves to be able to take the punches and still punch, right? And like not get knocked out, even though they're knocked out. Like, and by the time they become pro, wow, they take so many shots.
No,
But
there's a really
they don't
sad
talk about
video.
that sport the same way they do about football. It's weird.
Well, it's because they're not unionized, basically. That's the reason. Dana
He's a
White is a
fucking
total
idiot
shit can of a
too.
human being, and the players are on their own, basically. It's like the WWE. They're basically all on their own. Um, fuck was I going to say? And yeah, a lot of them basically are really messed up. There's this really sad video that comes up on Reddit every once in a while. I'll try to save it next time I see it, where I'm not, I don't really follow
There we
MMA, so
go.
I know who this guy is, but he's an Asian kickboxer, basically. Anyway, he was in UFC and he's been in it for a while. I really don't know enough to describe who this is, but a skinny guy, basically. Anyway, they have a couple clips of him basically from when he started MMA, like maybe 5 years ago, and he was trying to become the champion. And he was really articulate. They had him, sports interview. They basically talked to him. Oh, it looks like the Yankees won tonight. They were talking to him, and he's quick on his feet and really, spontaneous with his speech. And they have him a couple of years later, now that he's been champion and everything else, and he's slurring and talking slowly, and he's stuttering, and that's really fucked up. I mean, it's really fucked up, and it's especially fucked up when you
Look at
realize there's
the
no way
key.
he made enough money to pay himself for that damage.
Most of the UFC fighters are like slurring their words. You only like
That's CTE, buddy. That's CTE. That's a lifetime of shit too.
Well, I mean, there's been
After they
certain
quit, that's a
people like
lifetime
the
of crap.
Diaz brothers, because they're like pro pot. Part of their strategy is like that guy's been in these brawls where, yeah, like you can't knock him out, but he's totally fucked up, but he keeps fighting. And yeah, he's pretty fucked up. He's still around, but like you listen to him talk, you can tell he fucking seen better days. There's a couple of these other guys that made their style was that they could just take it, right? Like,
yeah,
and
Chuck Liddell.
you know, yeah, that right there is like, yeah, that's doing some serious damage. When you like train your brain to be able to like basically be knocked out, but
Ah,
second nature, like you're still in it enough to keep the ref from calling it, right? There's guys that like fight that way. Because like one of the most
Lifetime
demoralizing
of
things
CTE.
is if you give what you think is the knockout blow to somebody and it doesn't knock them out.
All right. D Smashed and Bud are all co-hosts, ladies and gentlemen. I'm gonna go smoke a joint right now, and then I don't know. Watch what are we watching? I can't remember what we
I'm watching them
watched The
build the
Shining
little
yesterday.
table.
What's that?
They just had their scene where they were building the table for the interview on the field.
okay.
Test nugs.
I might have to put some money on the Dodgers tomorrow.
I
Well,
wouldn't.
that'd be a good bet. I don't know what the odds or the payback is. Probably not much. They got to be favored massively.
hmm
Go Yankees. Cheers, everybody in chat. Hope everyone's having a great night. I'm back in chat now. What's everybody smoking on in chat? What's everyone in the panel smoking on?
I'm just been puffing on that Gary Payton card.
Nice.
I'm about to smoke about a gram and a half or so of lemon tree.
Nice. What are we smoking?
When we first jumped on, I was smoking blueberry Kush joint.
Yeah, no. I'm smoking Hennessy OG. It's okay. It's not my favorite, but yeah.
I need to up pot everything in my tent. I'm just starting some seeds still though, so I don't know what I gotta. I want to get a whole bunch of stuff to flower. I want to fill up that room as much as I possibly can. I've been even thinking about buying like a 30 site cloner.
I need to take clones tonight. I need to finish cleaning the empty room to get ready to reset. Fuck, I've been working a lot the last few days.
Nice, Joseph.
It's been like a one-man show, so I've only, yeah. No, I had a helper come in and help me harvest, but I kind of need a helper for the next 2, 3 days.
Put me in, coach.
Yeah, it's not because I can't do it. It's just because I'm like lazy and I take a lot of breaks.
Did I order more stickers from Temu today?
Right on.
They look pretty good.
Are they the smash ones?
Yeah, well, yeah, they're for the seed packs.
Nice.
And then I got bags because I ran out of like smaller bags for seeds. And this was under $5.
Sweet.
And these stickers look good.
Right on. On the blueberry across the pink cliff, which half crumble. Nice hillbilly herb. Page and doctor, leave me alone. Page and doctor, leave me alone.
This is what I used to have these packs, but I went to silver instead.
There we go.
I think I'm gonna. Hopefully, these feminized seeds are working. I looked at them yesterday. There's no bud rot, but it's getting cold again.
Yeah, I got my heat right now at 71 Fahrenheit.
Oh no!
It's freezing in here.
I think the highest I go is 67.
Oh, fuck, dude. Ah, forget that. Too cold.
I think it's warm.
At nighttime, when we go to bed, I usually set it at 70. Yes, it was cold today. Leave me alone. It was rainy here today.
I open my window a little bit when I go to bed.
Mrs. G tries to do that shit, but then I figure it out and I close it on her.
I want to go back to the casino.
I need to get coffee.
I might go on Thanksgiving and do some bigger bets on some stuff like nothing crazy, like $25 bets.
Thanksgiving.
Yeah, ours is coming up.
Yeah.
We
That's
got
awesome.
Halloween, and then actually, I wonder what the casino would be like on Halloween. That'd probably be a fun night. I bet you they don't let costumes in.
No, definitely not. I
Yeah,
tried. I tried.
you
Hold on.
think?
I tried to. I went to the Alice Cooper show at one of our casinos here, like years ago. And I actually, when at the time I was one of the roadies for an Alice Cooper tribute band and stuff. So, anyways, I had the whole costume on and the face painted and everything. They wouldn't let me in to the show. I had my eyes painted, and I said, "Well," and I tried, and I actually tried to make the what do you call it? I tried to tell them, hey, look, women, they're putting their eyeliner on, they're putting lipstick on. What's the problem? But still wouldn't let me in. Nice, dead fish. Yeah, leave me alone. We got rain here too. Yeah, feeling really good too. It's coming down. Sucks. Better than snow though. Fuck snow. Went to the casino Sunday. Wow, modern congratulations, Modern Genetic went to the casino on Sunday and had a $2,500 jackpot. That's awesome.
I made $100 last time I went. That's it. I haven't had a big jackpot yet. The highest I've gone up is 500.
Nice. My parents, they used to go to the casino all the time. And they were lucky. They used to give out the when you win a big jackpot, these people at the casino stick this thing in the coin slot to make sure you don't put any more money in. But they'll usually put the at the end they'll put how much you won and shit. They had a stack like this thick of jackpot winning tickets. They were so lucky all the time.
So I wish, like, honestly, I, you could really use the reward system to your benefit in some ways. Like, I had a bunch of entries to these couple giveaways, but the problem is with these giveaways for the casino, you got to be there for the callings.
Yeah,
And that just sucks because I wish it was like, oh yeah, your entries don't go to waste if you're not there.
yeah,
Um, I have like they give you comp dollars for everything you spend. Um, I get free dinners all the time and stuff. Like I don't know
that's all.
if you spend okay money, like I bet you my win loss statement's pretty even still. I'm actually think I'm positive a little bit right now, and I'm still gaining money on my like rewards card. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah. My uncle and them
Oh,
go to the casino a lot too. They love. That's awesome. You get free dinner and like sometimes they'll give them the casino will give them a hotel room for the night.
I don't spend that much money. You got to spend thousands to get hotel rooms.
Yeah, they go to Niagara Falls a lot on both sides of the border. Yeah, sure.
Uh, I like Encore. My mom likes Foxwoods, which
Foxwoods
is
actually has Foxwood actually has a helicopter landing pad there at that casino.
it's pretty cool. Foxwoods and Mohegan, they're pretty nice spots.
You can actually, I think the Mohegan, the one they have a place where you can dock. You can come up and buy boat and dock your boat, park your boat right at the dock and get off and go to the casino and shit. Mohegan Sun, is that the one you're talking about?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, yeah. I think they have a dock.
For what? They're inland. I thought.
I don't know, or is it the Foxwood?
I'm trying to. I don't know. They
I forget now.
might be in river. Let me look. Mo Mohegan Sun.
Deadfish says Mohegan has a killer music venue. Here's Deadfish.
Oh yeah. So all right, D. They have a river all the way inland to it.
Yeah. Dominic
Interesting.
Barber.
The Tamis River.
Dominic Barber, the bloody goes there.
Where's Aren't they right next to each other? Foxwoods? Yeah, they're right next to each other.
Oh, there you go.
Let's check out Foxwoods. See, the thing with Foxwoods is you can get a room for $140 a night. In Boston, dude, they want like 350 because it's technically an MGM win.
You can get a cheaper hotel room in Vegas for that price. I'm
So,
sure.
yeah.
Yeah, Doc.
So this is my rewards card, and it's a win card. It's from the Encore. So they're a win establishment, uh, which is one of the nicer ones in Vegas. So I get why they're expensive, but Foxwoods, 140 bucks, that's nothing.
Mhm.
And the cool thing is they got indoor pools and stuff.
Oh, fuck, definitely. Yeah, I don't swim. I don't go swimming.
I love swimming. I love hot tub swimming, jacuzzis.
All right, the coast is clear. That was stressful.
All right,
None
everybody,
of it
fire
makes a
back
lot
up.
of sense. Like, for that guy to break into the building next door, I'm not sure what the purpose of that would have been, and to get caught.
Good thing you didn't get caught in where you are.
Well, yeah, I mean, uh, but like, yeah, it all happened really kind of quick from when I like, what the fuck? I could hear someone on the roof. I thought of it, but like, okay, I could have went outside and tried to confront it or whatever, but I just let it be. And it was in like minutes, dude. The fucking whole team whooped on fucking spot.
Uh-huh.
And then I had to make a decision. Yeah, just fucking lay low. Like even the lights that were on, I flipped everything off because there's this helicopter circling, probably with like heat sink, everything.
Yep.
So
Stay away,
whatever.
please. Stay. Go
Well,
away.
sometimes like, things I know of that happen. Yeah, it's like my one friend, there was this high speed chase where somehow these guys went off the side of the road, like into his property, and then ran through his property, hopped into the next property, and then got caught. But when they investigated, they wanted access to this building that they had ran by somehow. And yeah, like that led to that. Like, and there was like the spirit, like the odds of some high speed crash crashing into your property is like whatever,
Hey.
pretty strong odds. But that happened.
I watched this guy F Spot YouTube channel. It's like EFF Spot. He used to be like you go to like Melrose and like Car Spot, but now he's been doing like night crawling where you like he's followed like someone that goes to all the crashes and stuff, and he reports a bunch of like crashes, and he's usually like the first person there. It's cool.
Oh, there's in every city. LA's got these. They're like ambulance chasers, basically.
Yeah.
But like
What's
you
his
never
name?
know because when something crazy happens, they're the first ones there. Because like beyond them getting the YouTube views, there's different ones. They're sort of competitive of who gets the shot that the news channels are going to buy. And there's the local that pays a little. If it goes national, like CNN or whatever, they get paid even
Fake news.
more if it's their like clip. And they don't give a fuck. Like if cops are saying, get away, get away. They do all this stupid shit, right? Like they're basically ambulance chasers.
Yeah. I used to watch those guys. There used to be. I used to watch the two of them, two different guys.
Yeah.
Right now.
Well, they're like in this war against each other. They
Yeah.
talk shit about each other. And there's other ones. There's there's people that don't have the YouTube channel that are just trying like doing it to sell the to the media.
Yeah.
Because most of the time, by the time the TV channel gets there, it's already all wrapped up. But LA, yeah, LA's huge, and that inner city has fucking crime every other fucking second, dude.
Yeah. That one guy actually has his press pass. Actually has a press pass. Legitimate
Yeah.
press pass.
Well, I mean, being the press is basically like I mean, it's kind of controlled by the big media, but no, it's a
Oh yeah, dude, there was just an active shooter in Atlanta.
yeah. Well, that shit doesn't seem to go away.
Yeah.
You're just kind of used to it. Like there's just oh, there's the big story that's like holy shit every once in a while, but then there's like the constant. Oh, there's this many shooting here, there, everywhere. There's nowhere immune from that shit.
Oh, but the good thing is about that one guy, I will say, is people actually donate stuff to him. He has a wish list, blah blah blah, like Amazon list, wish list, and he has other stuff, and he'll actually hand stuff out to homeless people on the
Yeah,
street. So
yeah,
that's really
he does
cool. I
that
like
all the
how he
time.
does that. That's awesome, helping the homeless.
Yeah, he does that. Like socks, like there's these certain items
Yeah,
that like, oh, the homeless people really need,
wipes,
and
the wipes and stuff. Yeah, yeah.
yeah,
Apparently they're the fancy wipes. They like.
Dude, I can't find anything like
What are you looking for?
like a night crawler type
Oh,
situation in
well,
Boston.
well, I would be surprised because it seems like oh, when wherever city or whoever got this ball rolling, whenever it was, it's like everywhere has one. Because when I watch the one in LA, and then my algorithm feeds me ones from all over the place. One
yeah.
time I was like, what the fuck? I went to Bakersfield, which is like bumfuck Bakersfield in California. Holy shit, it was crazy there.
That's crazy.
A
Yeah.
lot of that, it's like as much as I'm a night owl, I don't actually go out at night. Like unless I have to, right? Like,
Mm.
no, I don't like to be fucking out at 2, 3, 4 in the morning. No, no. But I'm usually up, but no, I don't go out.
Yeah.
There's nothing but trouble.
Exactly.
It's not as bad as it used to be, but oh, like that's where all the like I'm part of like because I'm a night owl, I'm part of this like other group of people, and most of us are like tweakers and all this other shit, right? Like so when you go out, like I realized this years ago because it's not open anymore like that, but the Walmart by us was open 24 hours. And me and my wife pretty much used to go there like after midnight. That was our time to go there, right? And then from that, you realize, oh, look, there's all these other drinks that are fucking doing this shit too.
Oh my God. I used to go to the grocery store at like 2 in the morning. So it used to be 24 hours as well.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Nobody
I
there.
like the one thing I kind of miss is well, one reason you don't go out at night around here, there's nothing open anymore. Like usually there was always one of the grocery stores and Walmarts and a few other spots. Even and that created food spots that stayed open too. Now there's not even food spots. Like around here about 10 o'clock, everything fucking shut down.
It was like that for a little while. There's still some stuff open. Well, there's stuff reopening.
Yeah.
Denny's really never closed.
Well, like I saw a thing that Denny's is closing like 700 of their fucking places. Like,
Denny's here is open 24 hours, and that's sweet.
yeah. Oh, thing is Denny's is open in different directions, but like, yeah, no.
I
Like,
never tried.
I love
like
cannabis.
one thing, like usually if I'm going into a place like that, I'm going with like breakfast, right? Like eggs, bacon, pancakes, and shit like that. Yeah, somehow Benny's fucking eggs are I'm not even sure those are eggs. And yeah, I can never I've had it's sometimes the only place open, but I've never been like, well, it's okay. No, it's
And
bad.
around here, we got some 24-hour diners too.
Yeah, see, we used to have a couple like that. No, there used to be like it's weird. I guess some of that was COVID, but guess what? A lot of that was happening way before COVID. Like the this like independent restaurants, yeah, around here, no, very few of them are around anymore. Unless they're really good, and usually they're really expensive.
Not sponsored, by the way.
Like at this point, I don't have a single breakfast place I'd go to where there used to be a whole bunch of like at least 4 or 5.
20% off steak and eggs and shit right now. Fuck, no, I want Denny's, damn it. It's only
There used to
six.
be Denny's, and then there was like Kara's, and then there's like I think even
Country
another
Kitchen Buffet.
like coffee shop thing, but no, it's only Denny's now around
Country
here.
Kitchen.
Like all those other places, they've long since gone away. Even though they were better, like
No,
better than Denny's.
no Country Kitchen Buffet anymore.
Yeah, I know. Like I don't know, everybody's city's different, but I know around here, yes, the combination of COVID and just everything. Yeah, the the restaurant or the food thing. It's more all pretty much corporate brand. Those are everywhere and thriving.
Has anyone ever seen the beehive, the flow hive? It's really interesting. It's set up so you don't have to like take it out to extract the honey. You can leave it in there and you can crack. There's like a cell you can actually make open it up, open up a channel in between each cell, and all the honey will flow down into a tube and then go into a jar. It's really interesting. I seen another one too. This guy he drilled holes in his wall at his house, and he had a whole fucking beehive like installation on the inside of his house. It was so cool.
I was muted. Is that the one that has the little tap that you can turn it and the honey comes out? I think I've
Yeah,
seen
yeah.
that
The
too.
flow.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Dude, I keep seeing these bee ecosystem modular observation beehive, and they go inside your house.
Yeah, fuck that. I don't. Yeah, one. Yeah, no.
I would do it. My sister's allergic to bees. That's why I've always wanted to have a hive, but obviously I can't if she's allergic.
I got a good tip for a beehive. Hold on, I'll show you. There's a picture. So if someone has like a wasp's nest or like a hive, like bees or wasps or whatever keep coming back, and you don't want them to have, or sorry, you don't want them where they are, build yourself one of those. It's like a crochet bee's nest. Apparently someone does that, and they haven't had a bee in the area or like even bees flying around their house at all. Just that crochet nest is there. Here's the spotlight bud. Oh, I can't. Wait, what? I don't have any. Oh, I thought I was the host. Oh well.
I think we're co-hosts.
I can't spotlight anybody.
I'm trying to think. I gotta get into flowers soon. Probably veg for like 30 days after I up pot tomorrow. Maybe longer. I don't know yet.
Right on.
First time in so many years. I don't know, 25 a tree.
We lost you there, Smash. Your voice is like really weird sounding. Now we can't hear you at all if you're trying to talk. We can't hear you. Look at those buds. Look at those plants. Oh, yeah, you're muted, Smash. We can't hear you.
I know, I know.
Oh, there we go.
I was saying the first time in like 25 years, 30 years, the tree for New York Rockefeller Center is coming from Massachusetts. That's a big ass dude.
Oh,
I can't believe how big of trees they find every year to go put there.
And it's always sad for the tree.
Sometimes it's like in the middle of a fucking neighborhood, and they got to figure out how to take it down without hurting.
I need sugar. That's what's missing.
I will say, New York is beautiful. Like New Year's, Christmas.
Hey,
I'd never go watch the. Well, I'd go watch the ball drop, but I would never go near the city to do it.
yeah,
I
no.
I'd try to find somewhere I could be high up and like view the city.
I'd rather just watch it from home and then I can smoke
No,
and don't
you
have
can
to worry
smoke
about
anywhere.
anything or getting
Anywhere
robbed or
you smoke
something.
cigarettes in New York, you can smoke weed.
Yeah, but I don't want to get robbed as well or shot
Oh no, Times
or
Square.
raped.
There's too many people in Times Square. The one thing you'd have to worry about are pickpockets.
Yeah,
Um,
then they get stabbed or shot or raped by me.
or a mass shooter, which I'm always scared of in big events
Yeah,
nowadays.
yeah, exactly. Who knows, man? People are crazy out there. They go lightning.
But it's a good time. People wear diapers and stuff
But they
because once you get to the front, you're never getting out.
Speaking of diapers, that's what a lot of Asian people wear at the casino. I don't know if you've heard of that before or not.
No.
And then the Chinese, the Asian people are definitely hard into gambling. And you get some cat food.
Damn, it's getting late.
How's the other? Saying, hey, say it to me. Oh, hang on. Damn it. There we go. Who's hungry?
Let's see. Adventure coming up for Halloween.
Hi, Moon. You're lightning. Good girl. There you go, baby. Cheers, chat. Tuesday. The Living Soil Cup coming up in Colorado smashed.
Nice.
Tell us about it, Joshish. So
Yeah,
I
that
was
was
talking about joining cups, and I was like, "Oh shit, there's no cups." Well, there's a few cups here around the country.
The Harvard Cup was over here. That's the one I really like. They send your stuff in to get tested and everything.
Hmm. There's one in Oregon here that's pretty good too. Actually, it's just coming up. Oregon, fuck, what's it called? The Oregon. Oh, I'll look it up. Anyway, I went to it a few years ago and foolishly didn't enter any flower, but it's a pretty decent cup. Fuck, I have to look it up. Oregon Growers Cup. Well, anyway, I'll look it up. One of these days, I'll
we
think
had the Karma Cup at the end of September or in September. That's our big. But now it sucks because it's more leaning towards the legal market, the legal rec market. So that's most of the entries are now just legal recreational people.
Mhm.
So it really sucks.
Josh said that Build a Soil's putting it on.
Cool.
Excuse me, makes sense.
Leave Me Alone has a couple in
Josh
Albany.
says Oregon Growers Cup is in November.
Uh-oh.
Someone just dropped.
Sense that Build a Soil is putting on a cup. Got to give it to him. Guy really knows how to. It's honestly, when you step back and kind of think about it, it's kind of funny. Well, like his whole business model is kind of funny, but Jesus fucking Christ, he sells crazy amounts. Every single day on Reddit, somebody asks, "Oh, do I absolutely have to buy Build a Soil?" People basically assume that's the default. And I'm like, how the fuck did he convince everybody you have to buy his soil?
At least it's better than Foxtrot soil.
Probably no argument there. I would say it's probably leaps and bounds. I disagree. I think Hoot was just on a fucking mission. I think those Fox Farms people aren't nearly as bad as he was saying they are. I certainly never killed plants or something when I used to grow like once upon a basically my first soil once
Well,
upon
here's my
Fox
thing, because
Farm.
I used Fox Farm over the years a bunch of times. It always compact,
But
right? Like I would add
yeah,
extra perlite to try to avoid that, but I put in 20-gallon pot. It grow good, no question. But toward the last month or the end, that's only like 3 months or whatever, it was compacted where the water would want to wouldn't absorb in, it would run off down. And yeah, I'd buy bags of perlite to try to prevent that. But something about their soil compacts. Well, I've used a bunch of other ones. Yeah, anything like for that price range or a couple of dollars more. Uh,
Yeah, for the same
and
price, I don't
ultimate,
think I'd buy that product anymore, to be perfectly honest.
yeah, I mean,
There's other stuff like the nectar soil's better. There's like, I don't know. There's probably a
Build
couple
your own.
of those.
well,
Oh,
I mean,
no question,
they're
build
like
your own, yeah.
one thing about Fox Farm. Oh, they're in Home Depot. They're like in Ace. They're like
Mhm.
everywhere, right? So they're no different than Miracle
Mhm.
Grow, right? I mean,
Oh,
that's the size of their thing
Any
at this
Miracle
point.
Grow
It's
product
not
has this
like
weird
they don't give
smell.
a fuck. It's cannabis specific. They probably lost market share there with all the different soil companies over the years. They ain't
Quite a
sweating
bit
that because
cheaper.
they've gained.
I was going to say quite a bit cheaper to make your own, though, like Smash was saying. Quite a bit cheaper and ultimately quite a bit better. I mean, even if you use low grade ingredients, I think you still honestly make a better mix. But it's very easy to get good ingredients, real
I'm
pumice
not
is
gonna lie.
perlite. Da, da. Like the other day, I made, I can't even remember how many gallons of soil, but spent less than $100 and definitely made my money's worth. I would have had to buy quite a few bags of soil. So and much higher quality. Like no question about the quality.
I'm not gonna lie. I've used some Happy Frog, and then I've added more
I've
white
used
half.
that before. No, that's what I'm
happy
saying. Like, I
thought.
don't know, Coop was on a mission to fucking shit on everybody, basically. That was something that St. Bernard's pointed out a few times, and I had to reluctantly kind of just, pretend not to see what St. Bernard said. He fucking hated everybody. I think probably Coot hates literally
Oh
everyone.
well,
There's probably a few
I
people
saw
he
that.
likes, but he
Like
fucking hates.
the one thing he's like an example to me of like what happens when you let a couple chips get on your shoulder
Yeah,
and then they grow
yeah.
to like they just keep
Older
multiplying,
size,
right?
100%.
And a
Just
lot of it, like I kind of felt like stemmed from, oh, he was at the heart of this thing, right?
mhm.
But like, oh, and he maybe had ideas or whatever. Oh, but these are the guys that actually executed back in 1970, whatever,
Straight up, Build a
right? And
Soil, or not, his the guy's name is not Build a Soil, Jeremy, I guess. I don't know him personally, but he created a business model where he basically sells simple commodity ingredients at essentially luxury prices to people who are happy to pay the price. Like, there's a lot of work he put in that. I mean, his entire culture from the name was spectacular, but the name doesn't get you everything. The entire marketing scheme, the fact that he was so science driven, the fact that he was so testing driven. Speaking of plants, I was talking about in the beginning of the show how we're going to start showing our plants. He's been showing his grows since I remember. I mean, probably since the beginning, on and on and on. And like the guy knows what he's fucking doing. Like you can say that he popped into it on accident or something, but I don't think you'd be telling the truth.
no,
I
he's
think
a niche thing that
he's.
delivers on exactly that, right?
Yeah.
And oh, it's
My
not
only
easy to
real
source
criticism is that it's
everything
just
at
expensive.
high grade. Uh, all those are commodities, and if you buy enough of them, you get a decent price. But it's not easy to have regular supply of all that stuff.
Mm. And the
But he's
highest
managed to
quality and
do it.
so on. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I used that one. This food, I forget what it was called. Came in a bucket. It wasn't that high price, but it was good for like a soil food.
He's
And
smart because at one point everyone was bitching about kelp and it testing for heavy metals and uh, what was it? The legal market can't use organic stuff. And then he built the soil to shut everyone up and was like, all right, this one I know doesn't have any
well,
heavy metals in it.
I guess it's mainly because of the way they obtain it. But like over my growing, I've had killers results that I came out of using guano, okay, back guano products, right? Now that's kind of like there's like a whatever political whatever cancel on it because
There's
oh
an
they use
absolute handful of reasons, but basically the guano doesn't work out, and especially in that commercial market where you actually get tested for those metals accumulations, bat guano is one of the worst for it, basically. So
God, then that
there's
shit
no
used to
reason to
like
use
I
it
used to
really.
call it booty juice, and like you definitely got crust off of it, like
No, no
like
question. Yeah, no question.
right. And one of the reasons I don't use it is it's too expensive, really. Like,
I got a
yeah,
question.
that one company, Budswell, that sold it by the gallon, right? I used to buy 5-gallon jugs of it. That shit was killer. Like,
No, I got a bag of
I
Vital
used a lot
Earth
of products.
bat
Most
guano
of
one
them, or
time, and it
not
was
most,
great.
but
But
portion didn't do shit. Wasn't like anything would be like, oh well, fuck, we got to use that. Look at what it did. Few of them did exactly what they were supposed to do, right? Guano was one of them for a long time for me.
what were we saying, Smash?
Now I
Did
don't know
you
about
guys
all. Yeah, I
pay?
guess the heavy metals and
Come
Does
on, bud.
everyone's audio
I
go to
wasn't
shit or what?
back in
No,
that.
it's everybody's somehow talking over everybody for some reason.
Okay. Go ahead, Smash.
Oh, I was just gonna say, would you guys pay $130 to go see Dave Chappelle?
No.
Not anymore. No, he's kind of douche now. Like 5 years ago, yeah, but I don't know. He's still fucking weird now.
I want to see him once before. He's been on my list of like
Go fucking see him.
comedians, I guess you would say.
I mean, on the grand scheme of things, $130 to see him is probably not that bad, but
That's what I was thinking.
I'd save the
That's
money
not
and
too
see
bad.
somebody funnier at this point. I just don't even know that I would laugh. Like Chappelle's show is legendary. His earlier stand-up
Yeah.
is legendary, but now he's an asshole. So it's like, nah.
He did
Yeah,
get fucked.
longevity as a comedian's tough. It really is. Like
Yeah, but
musicians,
he had like
they
this
need
show that made
to stay relevant for decades, if not their whole life. Comedians, oh, that's hard. Even the best of them.
he had a hit show that made him millions. That it was a Prince situation where he couldn't even use his own name at one point, almost.
Well, you mess with those corporations, they'll tie you the fuck up. And very
Uh,
few people like make a stand. Most people just capitulate. Like in the history of Prince and Chappelle, yeah, like he made a stand against it.
How's it taste, mother beep?
He survived it.
I went. Yeah, Theo Vaughn was coming through here, and I wanted to go see him, but they wanted 250
Here's the
bucks.
one thing with
Oof,
comedians,
yeah.
like I'm not down with all this. Like everything is a political comedian, right? And so I like comedians that don't like make any obvious. You don't know what they are. They're comedians, right? Yeah, in essence, dudes like it's weird. Like, oh, he's a Trumper, dude. He had like all the right Trump people on. That I don't even know if that was really like that's not really his show. Wasn't political until then. He even just had JD Vance on. Holy fuck, dude!
Yeah.
Like some
I
people that
bought
make toys, I'm not supporting anything that's theirs. Fuck that. I'll never buy a Tesla. Like that's that.
Fucking fuck Teslas. Holy shit.
okay, yeah. Can
I
we talk
wasn't
about
against them until like, oh, that was the final straw. Like, yeah, I don't care what you build. Fuck you.
Yep.
can I just say how much of a crazy fucking nut Elon Musk is? Holy
Seriously. I
fuck.
mean, just fucking
I told
epically
every
stupid.
But
Yeah.
this
It's
doesn't
a
make
fucking
sense to
nut
me.
job.
Because I know this guy's a smart motherfucker, dude.
Who,
Okay?
Elon?
Like,
No. Why would you say he's smart?
when it comes to like shrewd business, knowing what the fuck, how to assess, but he didn't raise to where he's
He's an
at without being
epic
a
pump and dumper. I'll give him that. Absolutely epic pumping and dumping.
All I'm saying
But
is, a
as
guy
far
like
as the
him,
actual
who
knowledge
cares
of anything,
about what your economy thing, economic thing is, it like he must know the dude is a total doofus, dude. Right? Doesn't know anything
yeah,
he's
he's
talking
trying to go all in. He said that he basically said it today. Someone was like, I can't remember how they put it, but they were like, you guys know that the Trump's going to crash the economy, right? And Elon's like, yeah, pretty much. He's
about.
all for
Okay,
it. He basically thinks
like,
he's got the money to buy up everything on the cheap. No, these guys are
it's
like
almost
Russian
like
oligarchs,
one of
and they
those
make.
things where he's
But you got
kissing
to
them.
stop talking over people. Nobody can hear anything when you talk over.
All right,
Now,
sorry.
go ahead.
Um, like the fact that most of the people that buy his cars at this point are fucking Democrats, okay, and liberals, right? That's his main market of the electric car. And in the last couple of years, there's like 15 different electric cars you can buy other than his, right? That is a stupid fucking thing to do if you care about your car business sales. Like it just is. I know that there's other people that feel like I do. Yeah, fuck that. They wouldn't buy a car from that, even though they might have before that.
Yeah, I mean, for the same money, you can buy a Rivian. You know, like every time I see those cyber trucks, I actually comically, I kind of like the look, but I would never for $100,000 buy one of the if you gave it to me.
With that.
But
Like
I'd buy a Rivian. Those things are fucking sweet.
it almost seems like what's happened the last few years is, oh, so many years ago, Tesla was like his thing, right? That was the big thing. Tesla isn't shit to him anymore. He has that Starlink and he's been given free reign to the fucking space and it's got like 6,400 satellites launched already, right? And that, as far as like a revenue, oh, that makes whatever fucking billions he throws around down here nothing.
Still makes most of his money. Most of his wealth, just in general, is basically from the Tesla being crazy overvalued.
I think that Starlink thing and his building in space is going to pay off big time, dude.
Maybe there's going to be a lot of competition. He's not going to be the only one by any means. The Chinese are going to have satellites, on and on and on. Anyway, I got to.
Like he's ahead of the race as far as like success and pulling off shit. Like holy fuck, that last thing where he landed it right up back onto the fucking landing thing.
Tweezers, yeah. All right, gentlemen, talk amongst yourselves. Folks, do please hop on, join the conversation, join the show. D said he was going to be here for at least another hour. D, right now, you're the host. If you want to switch host for whatever reason, if I don't come back, I think you should be able to switch hosts, but if you're not able to, just let me know, DM me or whatever. I'll try to
Yeah, I could be able to.
see the message. And other than that, folks, you guys know the drill. Do hop on. Just don't be a fucking lunatic or show your wiener or any of that kind of stuff. And other than that, folks, enjoy the conversation.
So,
cheers.
later, people. So I guess Elon Musk isn't allowed on the show then. He's a total complete nut job. Just saying. Cheers, everybody in chat.
One thing it seems like the few people that have this like super beyond wealth, Bezos, Musk, and the fucking Facebook guy, somewhere along the line, they like become these like weirdos. Like, like there's a certain amount of money you can still like flow in the life. And then you become one of those people, and then you're like locked into being this thing like that. I don't even know if that would be enjoyable.
Well, I don't know if Elon Musk is on drugs or he's drunk all the time, but it seems like he's on something, like he's drunk.
Yeah, he's
crazy.
Yeah. Like I grew up on the Batman TV show and all that. There was always these villains, right? And then when I look at the cast of characters, I'm like, yeah, all the villains, like they almost like you could go back and go, yeah, he's playing the Joker, he's playing the Freeze Man, he's playing whatever, all the villains, right? On one side, right? In the lead villain, right?
Yeah.
I guess as simple as that to me. I don't even look like good or evil, right?
Yeah. I doubt that, Dabby J.
And ultimately, there's been some close calls, but good prevails over evil. That's how it happens. Like if it didn't, we'd be fully fucked. Like just the fact that in some percentage, bad wins every once in a while, but in the long run, good prevails over evil. I believe that to my core.
Mm-hmm.
You have to. Like if you didn't believe that, I don't know how you'd fucking live.
Smash shaking his head. Yes. Yes. Yeah, Diddy's gonna be missing for a while there. I don't think you're gonna be hearing from Diddy for a while there, CTC.
Yeah, it's weird. Do you think? Because, like, yeah, I mean, he is a billionaire. Like, he has a lot of money. Usually, with people that have a certain amount of money, they're given a certain treatment by the jails or the courts. No, they fucking no bail, no nothing. This guy's like, fuck that. That's pretty harsh.
Menace to society.
Like, they don't do that much. Like, they even give the worst people fucking bail.
Yeah,
It might be astronomically high or whatever, but oh, they do it. So to give him no bail, holy shit. That's a sign.
funny you say that. I've been watching lately this guy. It's a new famous judge on YouTube. His name's Judge Fleischer. He's like a hardcore judge. And he's also very compassionate to people, to certain people, if you haven't really fucked up and shit like that. But yeah, he gives no bail. He'll give bail depending on your like obviously the charge you have, but even if you're like not even a menace, so it's like, okay, no jail. Or no bond for you. Fuck that. Uh, anyways. Cheers, chat. Cheers, everybody. Hope everyone's having a great night. I'm gonna be here for the next couple hours, till about 2 Eastern Standard Time. TK?
So on October 30th,
Mm-hmm.
31st, I lied. There is a Halloween costume at Foxwood, or no, Mohegan.
Oh wow. That's very surprising that they'll let you put a costume on for a casino.
It's at a restaurant at the casino, so
Yeah, but true. Yeah, I guess I'm not sure if you heard me say I went to an Alice Cooper
no,
show,
I did.
and this was in the auditorium, like in the auditorium or whatever, this, where they perform too. Anyway, yeah. Fuck. Oh, Dabby.
Hmm.
What? CTC? CTC saying in the chat Elon Musk has a liquid cocaine video. What's that about? Camilla.
I'm sure when you become a certain point rich, you have access to the good,
whatever it is.
That's crazy. Which we don't condone on this show, by the way, doing any of those types of drugs.
And then ultimately he's on the gnarliest drug. That much money. Like, can you imagine how high you'd be just from that?
Fuck Neil? That's a gnarly drug. Nasty drug.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Like, there's a certain point where there's a certain people get so rich they fucking weird out. Right? They're not even human anymore. They're like freaks of nature.
What? There is. Sure. Oh.
Like Bernie keeps saying Bernie Sanders, right? Because he just did this interview with Lex Freeman. He's saying the same thing. He says, yeah, there's no problem with like people getting successful in being a 100 million, 200 million, but there's no need for people to be multi-billionaire up to trillionaires. Like we got to stop it somewhere. Okay. And yeah, I mean, I kind of could go along with that, right? If you already got this amount, like, all right, you're good.
Yeah,
You
what are you
know,
gonna do all that extra?
let the next guy in here, right?
Yeah, I can use 1 million. I'll take 1 million.
But like the way it's going, you got these few people that have accumulated like this beyond, and there's no sign of that slowing down, right? Meaning, like once you get to this spot, it's like, what do you call it? Yeah, the math is just works. No matter if you fuck off a whole bunch, like even Bezos gave half his money to his wife, and then within like 2 years had more. Like, yeah, they can't take a hit. They're like have reached the point past that. Like nothing they can do could fuck it off. Where even in the past, some of the richest people, make a few mistakes and they were fucking belly up. But once you get like billionaire status or beyond, nah, the money's running itself.
Mm.
That's what I notice. And I think that's part of Elon's kick, is that he can do things like financially, but it look like the stupidest thing ever, but it doesn't even phase. In some crazy way, seeing how he reacts during those rallies, I wouldn't be surprised if like the next 4 years, 8 years, yeah, he decides he wants to be president. Or the ruler of the world.
Yeah.
Like if you're a little bit villain, you're all the way villain. You're either good or bad.
Dun, dun, dun.
I've hoped he was good, but no, I've come to the conclusion he's bad.
What about Ted Turner? Cheers, Southern. Cheers, everybody in chat. Hope everyone's having a great night. Thanks for tuning in. Cheers to all you lurkers in the background, smoking a joint, doing a dab, maybe doing some gardening. Time to put my my get your there we go. Cheers, Justin Bean.
Hmm.
The popo. I hear the popo. They're not on my roof at least.
All right. Time to start this. I got to take like 130 points.
Right on. Look at all this shatter. We need to get a dab ring. What about shatter? I can smoke it. Transport. Ooh, apples and bananas. Wish I had some of that right now. That'd be awesome. See. Try to find some bud.
When's Thanksgiving? What's the date? Anyone know?
What's that?
Anyone know the date of the U.S. Thanksgiving? I guess I could look. Hold on. Calendar. October, November. What the fuck? Oh, here we go. The 28th.
Oh wow, so another full month pretty much. Month and day. No. Mhm. No. November, yeah, Dabby. Thanks, Dabby. November 28th. Damn that. Damn you, delay. Good job, Dabby. What was that? Thursday. It's Thursday. Right on, Dabby. Good job. Mm. Oh, safe. Oh, brain Friday. All right, I guess I'm gonna have to try this shitty, crappy stuff again. Where the hell did it go? Hold on.
Huh.
Where the fuck did I put? Oh, I threw it out already. That's right. I threw it out because it was garbage. Fuck that. Whoops. I'm rolling up some mystery bud now. I'll give you like a pin of it. Oh dear. Wow, that's not even enough to roll anything. I can mix all this together. Hmm. What's everybody in chat smoking and blah, blah. What's everybody in chat smoking on right now? Apples are all about gone. True. Happy. Cheers, everybody in chat. Oh,
Ooh, audio. Damn it. I can't look at fucking ads, dude. Trying to get tickets to shows.
uh,
I'm actually looking at hotel rooms also near Foxwoods Casino.
that's why you take a hoe to a hotel. I'm gonna let it join. Up to you. All right.
I gotta see if there's any AAA rates that will give us a discount.
Okay, good. You know what? Never mind. Well, here, you can smoke this.
What?
Here, this one's for you. It's purple.
You don't want?
No.
Okay, we'll wait for tomorrow.
All right. What's that? Coconut POG number 4. Garlic, locomotion, 9 lions. Yeah. That sounds pretty crazy, Dabby. Crazy shit, guy. Uh-oh. Hop on, folks, come and hang out with us. Oh, what the hell? Oh, there we go. Right over there. That's one. Hold on, guys. Let me break. Wait back. No, right on. Do the pre-roll. Right on. Great. I'll roll that up. Right on. I put in a pre-roll. What do you think? I'll re-roll it. I gotta place an order, guys. I'm getting low. Oh, nice. I'm gonna try smoking it like this first. And like it probably won't work. No, we have to re-roll it. Here we go. Cut the filter off. Too much filter. Yeah, see, it's already not even working. I'm ready to tell these guys next time I order, if they try to send me 3 pre-rolls, I'm gonna tell them those to keep them. They really suck. They don't even work. No, I am, man. I'm like tired of this shit. I appreciate free stuff and everything. Don't get me wrong, but I mean, at least work. Yeah, I'm gonna have to re-roll this. Oh, this might be a good time too to mention. Don't forget to tune in tomorrow, guys. 12 o'clock Pacific, 3 o'clock Eastern Standard Time for the safety meetings on the Fumidoro channel or this channel. All right, I'm gonna re-roll this. Fuck this.
Okay.
We
All right.
all right. Right on. Silly hoe. Oh, shit. Right on.
Oh shit! It's almost 1 a.m. Wait, would have
Yeah.
slept.
Huh? Oh. Yeah, man. Still another hour to go almost. Well, for me, anyways. Oh.
Damn, 10 days, 9 days away, 8 days away from the Harvest Cup.
Right on.
That's gonna be fun. I'm trying to buy a new camera before then. I've literally been like keeping track on Facebook every day.
Right on.
I
Figuring
really
out.
do. I look on Craigslist and stuff, and it seems to not never. Yeah, Craigslist isn't really that good anymore.
Yeah. All right, I have to roll this again. These fucking guys are idiots. Yeah.
I'd be like, yo, keep your pre rolls and give me some weed to try.
Okay, now with that, they sometimes do that, and then their weed is freaking garbage, man. It's like old shit they give you. It's really fucking stupid how they do it. But their bud, their flower is really good. I don't mind when you buy the flower. It's really good shit. Just when they give you free shit, it's crap. I'm about to call them out on it too. I'm sure I'm not the only one that don't like their free shit.
55.
Or at least fix it.
Canon EOS M.
Joseph. The government screwed up Craigslist when they took the prostitutes off. Give me some free apples and bananas. Then now we're talking. Ah, sweet. Maybe. Ugh. Oh, God. Take two. He's not even lighting. Well, maybe this one will work. Let me see. Reading traffic slow. Yeah, fuck this.
Uh,
See this bullshit? Won't even fucking burn. Can't even get a drag off this thing. I'm done. I'm so done with that. Fuck that. Browsing the horse. I wouldn't know Joseph. Yeah. Right on.
Yo, if anyone has like an older digital camera, like not like a point and shoot, like an actual camera, let me know. Uh, Hit me up.
Horse smash 20 on everything. All your platforms.
I'm looking at something. I want something between 16 and 20 megapixels. I've been using a Canon uh D70, I think. I think it's a D70 Canon.
True. Right on, Dabby. A Canon. What's this one? You're actually. That's funny. I got a Canon right here.
It might be a 70D. Oh, it might be a 7D. I don't know. My buddy's got a really expensive camera, and he lets me use it. But I really like it. I just need something to practice. Like I don't know. I want to enhance my stuff from my phone. like my
Mhm.
photography. I'm not even really worried about videos. If it shoots 1080p, I'd be happy. But a lot of the stuff I'm looking at is barely 1080p. Most of them are 720 ish. But I don't really
Mhm.
care about video though. This is strictly for photos.
Right on.
All right. Okay. Nice.
Mm,
Excuse me.
right on,
All
buddy.
right.
Oh,
Yeah, this is what I've been using. I've been using a 7D. I'm pretty sure.
mhm.
It's a nice camera.
Cool. Hop on, folks. Come and hang out. Gonna be here for a little bit longer. Come on.
Hmm. Yeah, I want to know what happened. That fucking the helicopter flying over really fucked with me earlier. What is going on?
You're not wanted, are you?
No, the
Okay,
dogs
good.
are just going crazy and shit.
Yeah.
And it was late. It was like 9. I was like, what's going on? Because I mean, I live further away from the city. There was just a shooting in my city recently.
Right.
Uh, but it was down there, like near downtown or closer to Main Street. I'm
Mm-hmm.
kind of up in the hills, so you don't really see many. Like, there's accidents on the highway and stuff because there's a highway exit near me. But other than that, it's pretty quiet up here. So when you hear a helicopter, something's really going on.
Yeah.
I think it might have been a fire though, or I think someone actually lit like arson when they were looking for something.
Oh shit. That's crazy.
Hmm.
Anybody? All right.
Oh.
Hmm.
All right, those
How do you take your clones, bud?
are Rockwell. I mark
Oh,
them
you
first,
shove them in.
and then I have to figure out the count for the next room and take them. Boom. Clone eggs, doink, and that's it. Maybe usually 7 days later, there's root, somewhere around then, and move them on into the bigger Rockwell.
I've never used.
Usually, I don't do clones, but the last couple times I've had to because my partner's in Germany. He's really good at it. Well, I mean, he learned it from working for me fucking 20 some years ago. But yeah, I don't know. I guess I do it all right. It's
I
not
need
that
to.
hard.
I need to get a little system down. I want to start
Some of
keeping.
it is like picking the worthy pieces and making it too big, too small, making sure it really goes into the Rockwell good. Use the gel. Yeah.
Right on. Hey, Dabby. Shit. No one's hopping on. We might have to just call it early.
Yeah, I'm down with that because I got it. I don't think I could do two things at once, be active on the show and do all this cloning and be organized.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
was getting ready to jump off.
It was good
Cool. I
hanging
guess
with everyone.
Save everyone.
We'll see you tomorrow or the next time.
later, Smash. Go for it, bud. Oh, everyone comes. Everyone comes off at once. Craziness. Well, thanks, bud, for hanging out and Smash, of course, and thanks to Humidor, like always, for putting these shows on. We really appreciate it. You being the man. Cheers, everybody in chat. Dabby, Jay, Joseph Anthony, Southern Vermont Vintage. Got it right that time. See that? Who else? Justin Bean, CTC, Test Nugs, Dabby, Dr. Leave Me Alone, D Zombie in the house, Joshy. Who else? Who else? Who else? Oh, I guess that was it. And then, of course, Get Up Girl was first today. The chat. Cheers, Get Up Girl. Was it Get Up Girl? Oh shit, now I forget. Uh-oh. Someone was first. Oh shoot. Bud was second. No, he was third. I don't know. Anyways, forget about it. I forget now because I can't go all the way back to my chat. Cheers, Dabby. Hope you have a good night. Thanks everybody for watching. Don't forget to tune in tomorrow, 12 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. No, 12 o'clock Pacific, 3 o'clock Eastern Standard Time for the Takeover Show. I'm your co-host, D Zombie, filling in for Fumidor and Flavors. I hope everyone has a great night. Thanks for watching. Keep your stick on the ice. Don't be a hoser, and help control the pet population. Like Fumi always says, have something wonderful